Ruff, 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 ruff.
Oof. Oof.
What, B-Dog?
What is up, man? How you doing?
Chilla, man. Chilla, man. It's been a while since I've seen you before the sun goes down.
I've been hiding. You know that.
Although if you look behind me, it actually looks like the sun is down behind me, but it's really not. It's 1:30 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah, it is Wednesday. Now
It
you
is.
got me confused. It's hard as a dog to know what freaking day it is, but yeah.
Yes, or two unemployed motherfuckers.
Right.
It's hard to know what day it is. But it's a Wednesday. It's 1:30. We are live. Figured we'll throw a little afternoon action into the mix. Maybe we'll hang out, we'll talk some dogs. We will potentially maybe even look ahead to another Foles Day coming up on PFL. But yeah, man, how's everything been with you, brother? I see you and Paul been doing some stuff, been enjoying that. You've been killing it in the mornings, with the VB shit. How's all that going?
Going well. The streams are definitely picking up. Getting a lot of viewers, a lot of concurrent viewers. Having a lot of fun doing it. Getting better. Mo, you taught me a lot on the streaming aspect, so I appreciate that. And so yeah, I've come a long way. It's a lot of fun doing it. The Vault stream was fun last night. Natural Born Shillers helping people sell their digital collectibles. And here I am today. My owner let me out of the kennel, and somehow I ended up in the damn subway. So I can't find my way home. This kind of sucks here, but I'll figure it out.
Do you live like do you and your owner live in the subway? Like you guys homeless or?
No, I mean, you saw me last time. I was, nice big field. Somehow it's like I teleported over here. I have no clue. What happened.
But I don't know. You might have been trespassing. Where it said like no dogs. It said like no dogs allowed. Maybe you just said fuck that and you just went in.
I did, and here I am. Here I am. I don't know if I'm going to Queens or Brooklyn. I'll figure it out.
All right.
I need to end up in White Plains. So.
Not too far from me. We got Dave the Bowler over on Twitch. What up, Dave?
Hey, Dave.
Dave's like, what the fuck is this? It's 1:30 in the afternoon, going down 1:30 in the morning. Yes, I know. But I had some extra time this afternoon and figured, why the hell not? Let's jump on. Let's do some Muzz. Trying to integrate B-Dog, BE into the the Muzz community a little bit. Yeah. And we are kicking the feed over to YouTube as well. So if anybody's watching on YouTube, much appreciated. But yeah, man, I've been loving the Muzz, dude. I've been muzzing it up. Like I said, I love PFL. That's my baby. But there's just comes a time, man. You gotta split things up. Variety's the spice of life, right? So it's nice to have Muzz to kind of like fill the time and also have a little excitement. I miss ripping packs, man. Like I never really got into the whole Madden thing. With ripping packs and spending a lot of money. Yo, what up, Voxen? What up, Mike?
Hey, Voxen. Yep. I agree. It's a lot of fun to open up packs and actually be able to do something with it. Like, most of these collectibles are in like Web3 digital stuff. You open up a pack and you look at it, or maybe you try to flip it real quick. Here, you actually have a chance to do something with it. That I love. I mean, you don't get that many places.
Right, and look at like the cost of admission, right? So it's 15 Matic for a dog, okay? And I know Matic's actually going up today. It's up like 6%, 5%. Mm-hmm. I think it's like 12 and change right now to get a dog, like USD wise. And then you rip a pack. If you get it through someone like me or Mike or anybody that has like an Aller breeder, you can re-roll it. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you got like a pack of sports cards or even like a VB, blind box. You're like, you know what? I don't want this common. Throw it back. And you basically throw it back into the pool and then, waits a couple seconds and you get another card. Right. And you could do that at every single pack for 15 Matic. Speaking of Holler, what's up, Holler, over on Twitch?
Hey, how you doing?
What up, Kaz? Happy hump day. Good to see you. Yeah. Actually, this might be a first. I think I have more chat activity than you for once. What a world. Welcome to Muzz. No, I'm just kidding.
It's true. It is true.
You've been loving the Muzz content, man. It's I've been really enjoying making it. So, but yeah, man. So, it's the cost of admission. You spend, $12 on a dog. You get a good dog and now you learn it. And then you spend, if you buy like a 10 pack of training, you'll get it for 50 matic instead of 100 matic if you buy them one at a time. So
Right.
every now and then you buy a 10-pack of training, 50 matic, which again right now is roughly what, 39, 40
Yeah, I was
bucks.
to say like 40 bucks. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, and that'll train 2 dogs. So you figure for about $31, $32, you have the potential to get a really good dog and train it. And then from there, like, there's nothing else. There is no like upkeep. There is none of this. I mean, you can boost it if you want. You can do some other shit, but for the most part, now you're set. We run tournaments. Everybody, you can look at the daily tournaments that pop up here, right? I mean, you can just join these tournaments. And
Exactly.
me personally, I've won, 75 matic in a few. I won 100 matic in another, 150, I think. I've had, I took dead last in that jackpot tournament and got 4,000 matic. So
I know that's horrible.
pretty
That was
cool.
horrible that you lost and got all that money. Or Mac.
Yeah, and in hindsight, I wish I would have woke up earlier because I was even talking to Mike at the time, and I was like, "Hey, maybe we'll just use one of his," and everybody kind of came to an agreement, like, "Oh, we'll just throw a dog in and not like use ringers." But then everyone was telling me like, "Your dog sucks so bad, you probably should have a ringer." The only problem was by then I was taking a nap, and I took a nap for like 2 hours, and then when I woke up, it was too late. So it is what it is. What up, What up, Ronnie
Got
Lido? What up,
Thomas and
Ghosty?
Ronnie Lido, everyone. How you guys doing?
But yeah, so again, just a kind of little summary of what's going on here with Muzz. It's just it's a nice, cheap cost of entry to get in, have some fun. Again, you have streamers like me, Boxton, Dave the Bowler. I'm sure there's probably tons of other people I'm missing here. So basically every day you can just go on and like 1, 2, 3 different streamers running 50 matic tournaments, 100 matic tournaments. Some of them just run all 500 matic in one shot. And coming up, I'll be funding prizes out of my own pocket. I'm trying to look into the logistics of it. Apparently, we could just fund our own portal, but I might just say, hey, you know what? Enter for like 2 matic, and I'll just pay out the top 3, from my wallet. It might just make it easier than getting, Tom involved.
Right.
Yeah. So, Ochi wants to know what the hell is this. Ochi, this is my good buddy. You know B Dog. B Dog, tell him who you are, B Dog.
I'm nobody. I'm just a dog in the subway. No, I'm
Okay, you're not helping.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
not.
helping.
I'm informant. I'm BE informant. Got my YouTube channel. I do mostly NFT digital collectible stuff, and now I'm getting involved in Muzzle Run. So I love it. And Mo gets me in a lot of projects. I just come in late. This one I might actually kind of be getting in the middle, maybe, which is
Well, it's
exciting.
funny because I was going to say the same thing. I was like, normally he waits 6 to 8 months and then he joins. This time, however, he was like, you know what? 30 days, I'm in. You know. And we talked about Muzz. Again, I mean, me and Vault actually streamed it a few times during PFL just to kill time. So it's not the first time we've actually integrated the two. But yeah, man, it's like I said, it's just a good time. I love the it's like again, like the lackadaisical come in, spend a couple matic. You want to spend like a 3-4 matic tournament, I mean, shit, it's just I was talking with my uncle earlier, and he's like, yeah, I'll join this tournament, I'll join that tournament, and just that. I'm like, yeah, just be careful, we don't want to get carried away. But then I'm starting thinking, I'm like, well, shit, man, you could run that shit all week, get your ass kicked, and still like a quarter of a PFL entry. So, it's really not that bad when you compare it, to how much money you could be losing. Or actually, shit, go buy a cup of coffee at Starbucks and spend like $7, right? You're fucking losing that money too.
Yeah, you're gonna lose it. You just go make that day. Just go make your own coffee at home. Make some instant coffee or something.
Yes, and I actually just got a new coffee pot. I was talking about this with Chat the other night. I picked one up on Amazon. It was like $35. Dude, I wish I would have done this fucking years ago, man. First of all, 90 seconds and this thing is done. Like, I close the lid, I hit the button, it's already like making all these crazy noises and shit, like a 56K modem. But within 90 seconds, bro, that coffee is done. It is piping hot. It's tasty. I've never, even the worst K cups that I have that normally tasted like shit from my other machine, I'm like, damn, this is good. So I definitely recommend it. It's like a chef made or something. It's not even a good brand.
Is this it's not like a Keurig or Keurig, however you say it.
Well, it is.
Or
It's a
is it?
single
It
cup.
is.
It's a
It is a
single
single cup.
cup
Okay.
K cup. Yeah, Keurig machine, but it's a very small. It's for like put it on your desk or maybe like a college student or something. Um,
Yeah, those are
but yeah,
nice.
so
I had one of those before, and then I got the big one and it broke. So there you go.
see, I've had the big one, and I feel like I should have downgraded a long time ago because the big one, it's got like the grinder on it, it's got the carafe for like the big pot of coffee, and I feel like that just prolongs the experience. And this coffee machine is so fucking high tech. I don't need all that shit. Like I don't drink espresso. I don't grind my own beans.
Right.
You know,
Just give me a damn cup of coffee and make it fast. Right?
dude, I drink shitty coffee, man. I'm not really. I love coffee. I'm not a connoisseur, but I love coffee. I drink like 8 cups a day, but it's not good coffee. I drink like this weird ass like Victor, I think Victor Allen's.
Oh
But
yeah,
dude,
I've seen. Yeah. Who
yeah,
cares?
I go to like the Christmas shop and it's like a box of what 70 or 80. I pay like $19 for 80 K cups.
Dude, that's awesome.
Pretty good, right? Like
That's
it's
pretty good.
reasonable.
I used to go to Lowe's when I knew a manager. I had a friend and we'd go there and we'd get stuff pennies on the dollar, and they would have that there. We'd get like a 40 box for $5. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, this is
exactly.
awesome.
And like I said, coffee's coffee. Throw some cream in there. What up, Bonsai over on Twitch, and we got some YouTube activity as well.
Hey, how's
Appreciate you
everyone
guys
doing?
going in or stopping in rather.
Yeah.
It takes like a liter a day of coffee. I don't know how
Wow.
much that is in U.S. terms, but sounds like a lot.
Let's see. It's what 20 31 and a half ounces, something like that.
Okay, no,
30,
that's not a lot.
32
That's not a
ounces,
lot.
32
That is
ounces.
not a lot.
Yeah, because I drink about 24 to 34 ounces a day. So that's about right. About a liter. Sounds about right. As
Okay,
a dog,
now I'm
that's a lot for a dog. I'm telling you. They'll get you flying in the subway here
well now
with
I'm
that much
really
coffee.
well now I'm really concerned because if that's I'm drinking like 7-8 cups a day, and my cup's like 14 ounces. So I
Right.
mean, I'm probably intaking like over 111 ounces of coffee a day. I I still feel like, listen, man, I'm a huge medical science guy. Coffee, man, like if you actually look at like and I know tea too with the detox stuff, but dude, coffee, man, like the fact that it makes you like piss so much and like it just flushes out the toxins in your system, man. I still swear by coffee. It should keep you alive forever. It's like the anti-aging.
Exactly. It's got all those antioxidants and all the same stuff you get in wine. You get it in coffee, plus you get a stimulant. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful.
And speaking of stimulants, how's Cobra been? How's Shelby?
She's been good. She has not been striking me, so that's good. I've not been poisoned, so I'm happy. She's been doing well. Everything's going well with her, and hopefully one more day. If we don't get a response, we've got a house sold. So I will be so happy when that's freaking done. But other
I
than
guess
that, everything's good.
you didn't accept my $25,000 offer. I take it.
No, couldn't do that. But I wish I could. You certainly deserve it.
I offered him 25 grand and like 7 fillies, but he said no. It's not even a nice house. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
That's cool though, man. Congratulations. Hopefully it works out. And yeah, let's check it up on chat. you see my Twitch chat too, right?
Yeah. I got both.
Okay.
Both. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like we got some McDonald's app users. I lived on the McDonald's app with all the free shit, used my points.
Yeah.
And you know what started happening?
Good coffee too.
Bro, the weirdest shit. Yeah, the coffee's pretty good. The weirdest shit started happening though. My McDonald's app took over my phone.
Ooh.
So it did an update, and every 5 minutes the McDonald's app would come on. Like I wouldn't hit shit. I would close the app. I would force close the app. I would delete the cache, delete the cookies, everything except uninstalling it because I use it. And every fucking 5 minutes, I'll be on the phone, I'll be texting, doing anything, and McDonald's fucking app come up. Like I have an order pending. I'm like, what the hell is this? But it just never went away. So I just had to remove the app and I never put it back on. But yeah, it was annoying as hell. But I do love coffee. Like I said, I probably should make another cup right now, but we will survive. I'm thinking I don't know what kind of activity we'll have. We might try to set up like a little 50-matic, maybe like a raw dog tournament or something. See if we can just get some people to throw some dogs in. I got to keep an eye on my budget for tournaments this week. It's already what? Today's Wednesday, right? So, but yeah, man. Like I said, we just been running. Yeah, I've spread it out throughout the week. I do stream, like I said, every single night, with the exception of like Thursday for Muzz. So, I do try to spread it out, and hopefully I can just kind of start doing some shit out of my own pocket. What we have been doing, by the way, out of my own pocket, just gonna dump you here from the scene for a second. In case anybody might not have been tuning in lately, we have doing some wheels, doing a lot of wheel spins. So if you guys are into breeding, basically, the old wheelie. Basically 15 Matic, exclamation point Matic in my Twitch chat. It's not going to work on BE's YouTube, but you'll get my Matic address. Send 15 Matic, breed with any of my dogs. Not only did you go on the wheel for the end of the night, but you also get a chance to play the bonus game of Dog or No Dog, where you can win a free pack from any of my breeders. You can win training points. You can also win a trip to the super bonus wheel. If you find all 3 prizes, you can win a God Breeder, which just got released last night. I managed to win 5 of them during the tournament.
Oh,
and
wow.
So basically, we'll just put one on the wheel, and there you go. All it says, make a page. You can set anything. No, because then you guys don't join. Listen, if there's one thing I've learned, okay, is that people like free. If it's free 99, they will fucking buy it. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
If they have to pay, we learned that shit last night. It took us an hour to fill 16. So, I'd rather just do it for free, and I'll just pay you guys out of my own pocket. Even if the payout's like 1 Matic, I'll just pay it out of my pocket and say, okay, top 3, I'm just gonna send it. So you guys will keep me honest, I'm sure. But anyway, I've learned that over my years. Disagree, agree. It is what it is. But yeah, man. So this is what we've been doing on the show. Just trying to, promote the game, promote Muzz, get people running. I keep telling people, make sure you're joining free races throughout the day. Big A, I know Big A. BE, Big Dog. I don't know what to fucking call you. B Dog. Every time I say B, I want to go.
It changes all the time.
It changes. And Big A's not even in chat, so I have no excuse. But yeah, I tell you all the time, like, dude, you're running races. You're keeping the races filled. It's important, dude. It's important for us to keep the races filled up. So if new people come in, when we're recruiting people, it's like, oh, this shit's dead. Nobody's running. The problem is, though, people are running. But when people are streaming, people are so locked into the stream that they're not really focused, on anything else going on. So I try to remind people, just make sure you keep your
dogs in the race. Because I was doing that. Yeah, yesterday and the day before I was running. I think I did just one quick one last night, just sitting around. I was having issues getting my MetaMask on my tablet, so everything's on my PC downstairs. But I got to work on getting. I don't know what's on there. Something's blocking it, so I can actually do Muzz Run when I'm watching TV upstairs. Then I'll be able to do a lot more races. But yeah, it's a lot of fun just trying to figure things out. I was actually starting to dial in, and I'm like, wow, once you start feeling it and starting finding your sweet spots, it's kind of cool. I mean, it does take a lot of effort because there's a lot of different scenarios that you have to place your rabbits in, snow and wet, hail and hard, all the different scenarios. But it's a lot of fun putting it together and seeing it come together.
Yeah, especially when you find that rabbit for your dog, where you maybe didn't try it before and you run it one time and you see the difference and you're like, holy crap.
What was I thinking? Why didn't I do that earlier? Right.
Well, because sometimes you'll have a win, or you'll constantly take the podium just because it's a good dog in its own right, but you still don't have the right rabbit. And you'll run it, you'll hit the podium and you'll think everything's okay. But if you look at your actual time, on the dog, you can look at your times compared to the world's fastest or whatever. And sometimes this is a good dog maybe to use. So 850, I'm 6.5 seconds roughly, or 6.6 off of the world record. And then look at 750, 800, I'm 13, 10.
Right.
So clearly I'm not in the right ballpark with these rabbits at 750 and 8, whereas opposed to 850, I might be a little closer to dialing in. So again, you can kind of look at these numbers sometimes to see if you're in the right spot, but other times it doesn't matter. If you have like an untrained dog, I don't really think those numbers are right because you're gonna have an untrained dog against trained times, right? How does that align? You
Right.
know. But again, you might just look for big, variable changes, right? Like -2, -2, -3, -5, -5, -11. So this -11 at 550 is probably like, hey, I should probably look at this, right?
Right.
But I don't. And honestly, I've been so fucking busy with the God Breeder tournament, and we had the big race I had to prepare for and try to figure that shit out real quick. The God Breeder tournament stuff just ended, so I am
Right.
now just starting to dial in to my own dogs, and I've been doing this shit for a month, and I've yet to really even dial in. So now we're starting to do it. I did a really good job on the brindles. I mean, people tuned into my my brindle training stream, and everyone was like, "Oh, your spreadsheets are all stupid, and you're not doing it right, and blah 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 blah." And I don't know. I mean, 5 out of my 9 got God breeders. I mean, it seemed like I did all right, but again, I don't normally do things like everybody else. I try to. My brain works a little bit differently. Everyone else likes to track like 70 different variables, and I was like, let me just simplify it and break it down to its core, and that's kind of what I did.
Right.
But again, now going forward, right, as you start to dial in more for more money, I will have to start looking at 70 different variables. Right now, I
Right.
just needed to get the basics in time to win a God breeder, and I did it. So,
Yeah, you did. And that's awesome. Did you just get one or did you get a couple?
no, I managed to I got 5. They were all
But there's
commons. I got all
but it doesn't
commons.
matter, right? You only need one, right? To be able to, because you can only test your dogs 3 times, right? To see if
Correct. It
you're
has nothing to do with the
dialed in.
breeder. It's the dog itself, right? So
Right.
you can have one breeder and I can use every dog on it 3 times. That's fine. Um, but I dropped a little bit of money, and again, full transparency, my entire kennel cost me $10. Okay, I bred a horse for $10 on PFL. I sold it for like 3,500, and here we are. So I don't
Mhm.
want people getting it twisted because if people just go like, "Oh, we spent a lot of money." Yeah, you know what I did. Sorry, but it didn't actually cost me a lot of money. So I don't want people coming in throwing their fucking life savings at Muzz. Be smart. Again, join the streams, join the channels. People will give you shit all day.
For sure.
You right? Did you come in and like drop your wallet? People sent you some shit too, right?
Yeah, even like I was short some Matic. I got some Matic. I got
Well,
some
yeah,
dogs. I got a trained dog, my Cobra Strike from Big A.
yep.
Oh, I'm blanking on who else gave me something. I apologize. But yeah, no, I've gotten rabbits. You've given me stuff. So yeah, everyone's been very friendly. Sometimes, nobody's giving out like their best stuff. Although Big A did give me a good racer. But it's great to learn how to train. And like you said, you can come in and do these free races and you could still win Matic with it and then translate that into coming on one of your shows and asking you to do a pack for you for the 15 Matic and get another one and hopefully get something good or re-roll it if you don't. That's how you get started. You can get started with 0, which is awesome.
Yeah, get started with 0. And then listen, there's actually been people that have come through the stream and did just that. Come in, grab a dog, like a 92 untrained or whatever. We run like a raw dog tournament for those.
Right.
And come in, yeah, take first, second, third, get enough for a pack, rip a pack, get a crazy good dog now. Then they take $10-15 out of their pocket and they train it. And then yeah, I mean some of these dogs now are winning, hundreds, maybe thousands of Matic. And it doesn't even cost you anything again to like run it on a day to day. Everything I'm doing right now in front of you is all free. Everything I'm doing is free. So,
Right.
I'm not sitting here spending a lot of money. It's not JC Rockefeller shit where I'm just, oh, look at me just throwing fucking bags of money around. Like you can come in here absolutely free all day and run. Now,
Or you could buy some breeders and generate some Matic every month and then use that to produce some Matic to go get more racers if you want, which is something I'm considering. Because I did buy
well,
some breeders, although they're
yeah,
getting
but
expensive, right?
well, I'll say your promotion for Feraltis is probably about 10 days too late.
Well, I
Um,
meant like you're gonna have to go on Open Sea and get one. Yes, it's not, you can't get the same deal that you got a week ago. Right. but still.
Right, yeah, buying them in the store, which me and Big A can attest to that. Yeah, buying those breeders, man. I mean, shit, the payout alone on the first month, and now Matic is
Oh
up
yeah.
whatever, like 7% or like 6% last time I checked. But we get a nice little boost, and Matic jumps like gets back to $1, 20% up,
man.
15%. I mean, shit, these frothies pay for themselves again, like in one more payment. So
Right.
it's like I said, it's just a good time. So yeah, this is what I do all day. I pretty much just throw my dogs in races, and every now and then I'll kind of go back in. I could go back to my Do the Drew and just start checking out the last couple of races. Like because I'll change my rabbits all the time just for fun. But yeah,
Now,
I'm
on
like,
your
oh wow, he's running like shit lately, and I'll say why.
does that change though? Once you're dialed in though on your rabbit though, you're pretty good to go, right?
Sure, but here's the thing too, right? Like, and again, people in chat might disagree with this, but I try, and I think we talked about this. I try to avoid running rabbits that I already know work. I don't want to get pushed to group 2. I don't want to have to wait a couple hours for the race to fill. I'd much
Right.
rather go back and test other distances where I suck, or test a different rabbit that blows me into like 7th place. You know what I mean? Because the only reason why you want to get to grade 2 is so you can run the grade 1 trials, right? The
Right.
grade 1 trials aren't even open right now. So unless they're open, right? Unless they've been announced or posted.
Yeah, I don't think they were. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. It's like
this
these.
year they haven't been
This has
posted.
resulted. So we'll run it at the
Yeah.
end of the month, or what? Actually, I think it's like quarterly. I don't think it's every month. But anyway, you got to make group 2 to run group 1 trials, right?
Right.
So if the group 1 trials aren't even coming up, I don't want my dogs in group 2. I don't care if they're in group 2. They don't really.
Right. It doesn't benefit you. Yeah.
Yeah, especially while I'm discovering the rabbits. Once you get your rabbits dialed in, you feel good. You want to run for paid. Yeah, you probably want to be in G2 because you can run for more Matic, more money. But
Right.
I don't know. And again, this is just my personal take from just tinkering around now for about a month. Agree, disagree, chat. Don't really care. I typically go to the beat of my own drum, and it usually works out. But that's just kind of the way I've been doing it. I feel like I get more races in that way. It's actually how I tested my Brindle tournament stuff, where a lot of other people were like, "Oh, I'm stuck in group 2," and I'm like, "Oh, sucks for you." Like, I just tested all my shitty rabbits, knocked myself down to 0 points.
Right.
And now I can confirm my
test
rabbits a few times and not get bumped up. So
Well, you suggested that to me yesterday, so I'm like, all right, and I actually ran my racer with no rabbits, just ran it in there to see if I could bring it down, and he won, which was crazy. I wasn't expecting that, but that happened. So yeah, that went the opposite way of what I wanted. But it's a good point to kind of knock yourself down so you can test things out there. But the group 1, we're going to get that this season, correct?
I was hoping somebody in chat would
somebody
fill
asked,
me in
I
here,
think
but
Tom on Discord about when they were going to release the races, all the stuff that's coming up. So I don't know. I didn't see anything after that.
yeah, I just thought the group, again, coming into the game just about a month ago, I just thought the group 1 trials were like every 3 months. I didn't think they were every month, but
Okay.
apparently, chat does not like me in the afternoon. They're way more active at night. Probably because I watched this. If I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna give away free shit," that's when chat will show up.
Right.
They hear free and their ears perk up.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of quick take on everything going on, how I've been kind of approaching it. I mean, any questions you've had? I mean, you've been kind of dicking around now for what, about a couple weeks, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I did. It's been over a month, but like this week, I just hopped in and started doing a lot more, and really dialing in, really taking it more seriously. But what I want to know, so on the God Breeder, have you tested any of your races to see how accurate you were?
No,
with your rabbit?
because like I said about 5 minutes ago, I am nowhere near ready to even throw one of those dogs to my God Breeder.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, again, you only get to do it 3 times. So
Right.
why? I was going to do it last night on stream just for content. People wanted to see it, but at that point, it was fucking crickets at like 3:30 in the morning. So I was like, all right, well, if no one answers, even I like the other night too. I was really late. I was like, hey, I won my own tournament. It took second or some shit. I was like, I'll just buy a pack and give it away. Who do you guys want to do it from? And nobody answered.
Oh,
And I was
really?
like, all right, you know what? I'm just not even gonna say it again. I'm just gonna end the stream and nobody cares.
I mean, yeah, I guess if they don't care, then like I just entered a race real quickly just to see what's going to happen. I saw sometimes, yeah, I noticed like during the races during the day, the free races to train and stuff like that. Yeah, I wanted specific stuff, but like sometimes you don't get it. Like if you go far down on the list, there might only be 3 people, and you're going to wait. So then I'm like, screw it. I'll just race my other my other racers, and just try to fill up the races so I can get some data, which is easy. But you can't dial in exactly what you want if you go down further on the list where there's only a few people in the races. They can take 15, 20 minutes or longer to fill during the afternoon.
I mean, G3. Well, yeah, and I think it's mainly because a lot of the Greyhound racing enthusiasts are not in America.
Right.
Um,
Oh, we're going to change that though. You're going to change
that. Well, I mean, it would have been easier. I think Florida like banned Greyhound racing completely or some shit. So it's becoming increasingly more difficult.
No dogs were
kind of
harmed in
promote
making
things.
of this game. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Like these.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen. Yeah, if you want to try to push, like, oh, this is a virtual thing. These aren't real animals. I mean, you could, but at the end of the day, you still have to reach out to Greyhound racing enthusiasts, I think, to get them involved, or just a real big degenerate, I guess.
I think that's it. A degenerate who wants to have some fun. That's all it is.
But I get a lot of pushback. On this, mainly because of MetaMask and the crypto side of it. Again, it's really not any different with PFL, but at least with PFL, I'm like, hey, you can do credit card, debit card in. You can't do credit card, debit card out yet, which is, like now use can't leave type of shit from Bronx Tale. But there will be the option, and I don't know if Muzz. I hope they plan on simplifying that to a certain extent, because there's just always going to be that point of contention, man. No matter how much adoption crypto and NFTs get, there's still that hurdle, man, for people that just are never going to be comfortable with it. And I've proven that just by recruiting people to not only like DraftKings Rainmakers, which are NFTs, technically, and PFL. Couldn't do it with a Solana wallet, but people will come in and say, "Oh, just link my TD bank card. Here you go. Take my money." So
people like easy. They're lazy, right? And so doing a crypto is not easy. Just point. Can you actually on a race mute the sound on Muzzleron? This is a totally separate question because I'm running the race and now I hear it in my headphones. Is there any way to mute the race while you're so if I'm like on a stream and I want to watch this without sound, is there any way to do that? Because I couldn't figure it out.
Welcome to BE's first day on Chrome, ladies and gentlemen. Right click on the tab and mute tab.
Oh, but I got to do the whole thing. But there's nothing within the app.
That's gonna do it every time. No, you have to do it every time, rather.
Yes,
you might be able to mute site. Mute site might actually keep. That's what
I did. That's not. I was just wondering if something on Muzz was there. But back to the point on crypto and all this stuff. People like ease. They like to use fiat. But even me, I've been very resistant to all of this, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. I've got my wallets now and playing this, so there is a big adoption to this type of thing. But we're early. And I think people are starting to catch on. So, hey, Dane K is in here. What's up, man?
We've been doing this shit for like 7 years, by the way, chat, and we're early.
I know. That's how it is, though.
No, I know. I'm just, how I feel.
Amazon was 96. It didn't become popular until what, 2003, 2004, 5. I mean, that's just how it is.
Yes, I know. A Magnavox. I know. I use the story all the time with video games. Blah blah blah. It still doesn't change the fact here with crypto and NFTs, man. It's like, listen. If you have a bar, and what up, Bung, by the way, over on Twitch. Ronnie X, there was another chat going on. Yes, there is. I streamed this to Twitch, my Twitch channel. But yeah, so, it's like if someone's like, oh, there's a shady bar nearby. There's a shady bar nearby. And that's all you hear about. It's like, oh, people get fucking jacked up in the alleyway, or, people getting fucking stuck up inside the bar. Like, would you go to that fucking bar? Probably not.
No.
And that's what I'm saying, right? Like I tried to recruit, my sports people for like So Rare, right? So Rare had like NFT basketball, NFT baseball. Could never get them to touch that. DraftKings, boom, already have an account. Attaches to fiat, credit card in, credit card out, like no fuss. And my guys couldn't get enough of that shit. You know what I mean? To the point where it
Right.
was like, I stopped doing it way before them because I found more lucrative options, elsewhere. But they were like, well, this is just more comfortable, right? It's not, there's no risk for them of like clicking on the wrong link and getting their fucking wallet drained.
Exactly.
It was, I don't know. I don't even know if it's more like, oh, people are lazy. I just think, like, again, and I don't even think it's FUD. I don't think there's really like people do it on purpose. I just think that it's annoying. I think MetaMask is annoying. I think all these wallets are annoying. Like, there needs to be some Google connection, like we've been talking about, right?
Yeah, that's
like,
a good point. You've always said that, like, if we could just log in through Google and it just magically, like my dad would say, auto-magically work, right? Like, it just works, and you don't have to worry about somebody stealing your shit, and
but
that's
that's
where we
almost
have
the
to
world
get
that we
to.
live in. That's
Right,
almost the world that we live in, right? Like,
right,
even 3 or 2 years ago, if I'd have been like, oh yeah, BE, it's easy, bro. Like, go to Yahoo and then click on sign in with Google. That was not a thing 2 years ago because there was like this contention between Google and Yahoo and who wants to be the best search engine. People like they still had that weird little tip, right? But
right,
now you go to any website, it doesn't matter who the hell owns it. Click here to sign in with Google.
right.
That's a game changer. And all you got to do is go to your Google account, link your MetaMask, go to your Google account, sign in with Muzz. And if you do those two things and then you log in with Google, it just puts the pieces together. Like your dad, like automatically happen. And it's
Right.
not even far fetched. Like I can code that in my fucking sleep. The problem is like people, the coders are lazy. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to, play nice with other developers and other websites. That's pretty much what's happening. But again, I've said that way before it's even come to fruition. That is the future. That will be full interoperability. Whether or not people are even going to say that's interoperability. To me, it is.
Right.
I mean, if you have a single login and everything just boom, boom, boom on the back end, and you don't actually have to do it, that's still interoperability, man. Like you're still able to come in and seamlessly move things around. So maybe I'm just far fetched on my definition there, but
Sounds about right.
But again, I just, again, the whole, and yeah, it could be public opinion about, cryptocurrency bonsai, but it has nothing to do with the fact that people get hacked, the fact that people get drained. It's the fact that even someone like me who's never been hacked, never been drained. Well, I've been drained, but I knew it. I was a burner wallet. I knew it was going to happen eventually. But
You were
I was
testing it out.
Yeah, I was testing out the waters, playing with free drops. I knew what I was doing, but it was a controlled experiment. But even that, like, it's annoying. For someone like me, who's the most tech savvy person, like it's just annoying. It doesn't make sense. There's too many fucking barriers to get involved with MetaMask and all that crap. Oh, remember your fucking 12, seed phrase or whatever. It's like, oh my lord, man.
Dude, I lost one of my phrases. I still can't find it. I've got some, I think, Ron English art cards or something. I don't know. They're worth hundreds of dollars and they're gone. I mean, they're gone. Well, maybe they're not worth hundreds now, but they
Oh, I
were.
used to put those alien, what the hell was like the
Yeah, exactly. And I had some good ones, and I got them for free. He was actually really cool. They screwed up on the minting for me, and they sent me extras. Of course, I had to pay to open them, and then pay to
so I'm
transfer
just
'em.
gonna say, so you say free and I say wrong because those free packs cost me at the height of the gas fee was like $27 a pack to
Yeah.
open.
15. I
To
got them at 15.
open.
I waited and waited until like 15. And yeah, finally it happened. I was able to mint them at 15. But yes, it was
That's
bullshit.
crazy. And I get it. Like, obviously if you jump in when the project's fresh, you're gonna overpay a little bit, right? You want to mint and try to get the best ones while they're out there. Okay. So
Right.
but yeah, I mean, I said it then because that was right around the time I think the Trump cards were out too, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense why those cards would do good and then crash and then maybe do good again, right? Like it's that time of the season, But I don't know, man. I still don't trust any of those fucking projects. I don't care about any of this art. It might have value early on, but unless it's something that I just absolutely love, I'm never gonna buy it. And I even look at things now, and maybe I would get the King Tut thing because I love like Egyptian, history and stuff like that. But outside of that, on the Elmon X, like I don't know, man. You know, I had the
There's so much
Batman.
stuff. Did you see that cat one? The one that Chris Coffey got that's worth like $13,000. Oh, I don't even know.
No,
It's some
is
new
it a?
cat. It's a ordinal,
Oh
Bitcoin
my.
ordinal type. Oh Lord, they just came out. That I don't get. At least here with this, it's inexpensive. You can race them. You can actually make money. You don't have to worry about flipping it quickly. You can just race, right?
No, but you do get it.
Yeah.
I know. You say you don't get it, but you do get it because you, again, better than most people, probably watching BB markets and everything, right? Like it most of the time has nothing to do with the collectible and everything to do with public sentiment.
Right.
So whatever the sentiment is, and we talk about, like the human brain, how it works, right? Like people get bored, right? After 24 hours is like usually one barrier, 72, then you got the 7-day, and you got the 30-day, and then the long one is like 90-day. And most people don't reach the 90-day test, right? But for most people, it's 24 hours and like, okay, I'm bored. Give me something else to do. Maybe you had a little success though, and now you're like, oh, I'm not bored. And then it's like 72 hours, right? But you
Right.
know this,
Right.
bro. Like these ordinals will be worth 13K today and 1,300, 7 days from now. So yeah, if you get in early, cool. I know Vault used to do it. I tried to do it a lot too, right? Like get in, mint these things, pray for the fucking golden goose, and get the fuck out.
Exactly.
You know?
Big A does that. He
Yeah,
does a good
exactly.
job of doing that. Yeah.
Big A tells me he can't raise dogs because he's mingling with 20-year-olds trying to get airdrops to on
Oh,
Discord.
he's trying to get that MARMS thing. Yeah, I was trying that for a
Yeah.
while. That's hard to get into. But
And
yeah,
listen,
for
I
sure.
told him I respect it. You know what I'm saying? If he understands what he's getting himself into, but what's up, Kaz? Calling him John Ritter.
John Ritter.
I do. I miss John Ritter. One of the
Me too. So sad to lose
Shit.
him. So like 2003, right? Is when we lost him. Something like that.
Yeah, that was when he was doing 8 Simple Rules for
Yep.
dating my teenage daughter.
Yep.
And that was weird because they tried to keep that show going with like David Spade and James Garner came in as the dad.
Yeah.
And that was a shame because that show was hilarious. Again, physical comedy. I mean, outside of like, you got like Jim Carrey, you got John Ritter. I mean, I struggle to think of like anybody better. I mean, you got Robin Williams. But I mean, like, dude, John Ritter, if anybody remembers the opening episode of Three's Company, where they find him in the bathtub. They find him sleeping in the bathtub from the party the night before they threw for their roommate that left. And just that whole interaction of like him, Janet, and Chrissy, and they're like turning the tub on. He's slipping on the fucking thing, but like, the physical comedy that came out of him was so good. So
He is really good. He's really like
Chevy
like you
Chase,
said,
yes, Chevy Chase, another good one.
For sure.
But yeah, it's really, something to behold. So I think Kaz was calling you John Ritter. So that's definitely a compliment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I sound like John Ritter. I look like Dennis Quaid on crack in a video game. Oh yeah, Farley for sure. That's definitely a good like physical comedian.
Yes, Farley, another good physical comedian. I still don't know if I put him. I mean, again, yeah, you put a fat guy in a small coat, and it's going to be funny every time.
Down by,
you know what I'm saying?
Down by the river.
Down by the river and all that shit. But like, I don't know. I'm thinking like long term, I'd probably have to rank Ritter and Carey above.
Oh yeah, definitely good.
Above Farley, and I love Farley. Don't get it twisted. And like, I'll never put Sandler in physical comedy. I mean,
No,
Sandler was more like delivery and tone, even though he did do some funny, physical stuff. But I never really saw him as like a physical comedian. But yeah, definitely miss Farley. Yeah, so I know if anybody's here, do we have anybody that would even want to run a 50-matic, just a raw dog tournament? Again, I don't know who the hell is even here in the afternoon. I'm showing a pretty low viewer count.
Yeah, we don't have many people. I mean, I didn't even promote this. I don't think you promoted.
Oh yeah, I didn't tweet it either, actually.
Yeah, we're just gonna hop on. That's what we did. Normally, like in the future, hopefully we'll be transitioning maybe from one of my VV streams where we have a bunch of people, and the goal would be to try to get some of those people in the afternoon and get some more excitement here. So
yeah, like I said, this was gonna be more of a little get together, a little catch up session. Little Hound Pound. What I call it? No, I said welcome to Hound Town.
Right. If I can get, I think that's what. Yeah, welcome to Hound Town.
Welcome to Hound Town. was even high when I wrote that, so I have no excuse. Yeah, I don't know. So actually tonight, because I run the midnight tournaments, but I'm actually also going to be on MJ's show. It's been a
Oh,
long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I get my 15 minutes of fame or 50 minutes of fame with MJ. I'm getting my first interview.
nice. What time is that at? I really like MJ. What time is that at?
7 p.m. Eastern on his Twitch and his YouTube. His Kick rather. But if you anybody follows me on Twitter, we'll repost it. But yeah, that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. And then I don't know if anybody. Actually, it's Wednesday, right? So I think Ross.
It is Wednesday, yeah.
I think Ross will be streaming probably around the same time, I guess. But yeah, so I think Ross will be streaming some Muzz content. I don't know, Box, you still in chat? You going live tonight? I know him and Danny, him and Ghosty, they've been trying to start. They were doing like the Whip It stuff on Wednesdays. I'm just gonna start bringing that back, but yeah. So that's pretty much what's happening tonight. But we just wanted to kind of do like a little get together. A little say hello. I definitely don't think we have enough to
do a race, but there's
to
Vox
run a race. That's all right. Oh, there's Box. Okay.
Yeah, save your
At some
Matic.
point,
Yeah,
defo.
this is a good little conversation. Save your Matic for another race. That way you can hype it up.
Yeah, I basically because we were doing 250 Matic tournaments every night. I was like, eh. So I just been doing 100 Matic tournament every night.
What's your cheapest Matic? Can you like do a small one for 5 Matic or 1 Matic? Like just a quick race for 1 Matic and see who wants to join? I don't know if that's worth it, but
I mean, yeah, people could join paid if they want, but yeah, Box, when you say at some point Defo, you mean like some point today, Defo, or some point in the future for Whippets?
definitely it's definitely Whip It Day.
Well, yeah, because I said it last night too. Like, I'm obviously not trying to step on any toes when it comes to streaming. I just been trying to keep my late night schedule going. This evening, okay, cool. Dissenting, okay. I don't know if I'm more excited by this scenting or this evening. But yeah, like I said, I pretty much, I'll be live every night, by 12:30. If anybody else is live, I'll give it till 12:30. And I'll pretty much just go live and kick it because there was no content at that window, so I kind of started doing it. But last night, I was so fucking tired. I wanted to open up the damn God Breeders, which in hindsight was a waste of time because it was 5 commons. Yes, it's a centerful evening, Mike. But yeah, all right. So we'll pretty much let you guys finish up tonight. Like I said, even some nights, if it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and people are still going, I might just not even fucking stream. But as long as somebody's streaming, that's all I really give a shit about. Again, same with PFL, right? Want to make sure that even if I'm the only motherfucker carrying the torch like I was over there for a year, I want to make sure that somebody is at least streaming, So
Absolutely.
that's really all that matters to me. But there are certain things, if I'm on schedule, I will just do it anyway. And like I said, last night was one of the nights because I was staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning, finishing stream at 5:30 in the morning. And it would be like 7 a.m. and I'm just unwinding. And I'm like, oh,
That's just crazy. Yeah, because you need your decompression after all that time. So you can't just go back to sleep after that.
Oh, exactly. And especially, with like the races and, winning tournaments and winning, actually, I don't really normally win my tournaments, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But, watching other people take Muzz's money or take Muzz's Matic, it's nice. So, yeah, so we'll probably do that. We'll let Mike do his thing tonight. We'll probably run a 100 Matic tournament afterwards. Dave, I don't think Dave is streaming. Dave mentioned doing some afternoon stuff too. I don't know what his schedule's like, but yeah, so that pretty much leaves, me and you. So your plan, you said VB. I don't know why I'm asking these questions. I know the answers. But so the VB drops are at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, they start at 11. Obviously normally
Yeah.
you come on a little bit earlier, and yeah, so maybe transitioning or even possibly getting the stream involved for little lulls during the drop, and then transitioning into like a early afternoon stream would be cool if we could get some people to do it.
I mean, I feel like just looking at your YouTube channel today, I mean, definitely, if you're live, people got to come through, at least check it out, So
Right. A
I
few,
definitely
but
don't
if we
see
do
any
it,
harm.
no, but if we do that transition, we'll go from, a stream that might have 150 people. We might be able to get a good portion, especially if I eventually can give away some free dogs and get people involved. That would be kind of cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask this question, and again, I know nobody in my chat's gonna be able to do this. But if this is your first time seeing Muzz run, just drop like a 1 in chat. Again, anybody in mind, they might do ones anyway, just to trigger me. But I have a feeling more people in your chat might not have a clue what the hell this is. But I feel like most people that have tuned into my Twitch by now probably come for the most content.
For sure.
I mean, again, me and you talked about this too, right? Like, I told everybody, oh, I got to do PFL on Kick. Like, I have to do it on Kick. And I pull 60 viewers over there on Kick.
Yeah.
But then when I do Muzz, I don't even want to send it to Kick. I don't want to send the feed to Kick anymore. And people just think, oh, you gave up on Kick. And it's not really the case. But like I said, it's like Zed run people or Muzz people. And Zed run people live on Twitch. That's where they kind of grew up and where they were born. So it just makes sense. And I think I've shown that with the numbers there, because I've even done like Kick only Muzz streams. I don't think people on Kick want to know what the hell it is. They barely want to come in for the horses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's like, normally horses kind of go hand in hand with like degenerate gamblers. The Greyhounds are a little bit more of a niche type of deal. But I was like, man, I was shocked that like not a single person on Kick was like, oh yeah, I have some interest in Greyhounds. So, but hey, we'll promote it. We'll try it. I'll send the feed over there every now and then. But today I was like, well, we'll use your YouTube. We'll send it to my Twitch. So.
Yeah, like you said, we didn't even really promote this at all. I mean, we didn't even know. You just said like you want to go on. I'm like, sure, let's do it. Because that's how we
this was
roll.
just more of like a go live and kick it.
Right.
I mean, I wonder if I did just throw up a sit and go, if it would fill. We try it. Worst case
What's
scenario,
your lowest? What's the lowest sit and go you can do?
I'm with the amount of viewers. And again, I always told you rule 1, never look at your viewer count streaming unless you want to go crazy. But if you're going to set tournaments based on the amount of viewers, I actually do look at my viewer count here every now and then. We got 15. And I'd say some of those are probably yours, though. So I'd probably set it up for 32. We're not really supposed to be running tournaments unless we're streaming it. But if we make the tournament while we're streaming and it takes a while to fill, that's something, they might look past. So we could set one up if it doesn't fill in the next little while and we got to get out of here, so be it. I don't know what your schedule is like. I got Steph coming over. So I'm pretty much good until about 3:15, 3:30-ish.
I was just say I've got 40 minutes, maybe an hour, a little less than an hour. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I've got stuff
Mike,
to do, but I got plenty of hours to do it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably base it more on my Twitch. My Twitch
viewership
more than the combined viewership.
For sure.
And pull up my Twitch real quick.
I see it only looks like we got 8 on there right now.
Yeah, because normally at night we'll have like 16, 17. So I'll do 8. Yeah, 24 right now would probably be a good number if we wanted to see it fill. Hey, Dane K coming in.
Nice.
Well, a little dono. I'll give you guys a little inception here. Boom, look at that. Yeah, so we got 8. Yeah, I even hide it when I'm done looking at it because I don't like to look at it.
Right.
I told you, man, it will drive you crazy, the fucking streamer. If you sit there and just watch a viewer count, you will not have a good time. Yes, thank you, Dane K.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I'll be sure to hound. B-Dog for that consistently here, literally. All right, so yeah, we'll set up for 24. We'll see if it fills. And like I said, let's do a little 50 Matiker, little G4 Raw Dog. Last night I set one up half asleep, and I don't even know what the fuck I set up, but I know I didn't win. I know that much. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I'll rip a pack while I'm here.
We're gonna race. Well, once it fills up, Dinky, then it will happen. So
they've been racing. I've been sending my dogs in. They've been racing. I just don't always show them. Again, it's not like PFL where the races go off every 24 hours. Like You can't watch every race here. We just kind of just throw dogs in. You get data, watch a few races every now and then. You know.
Yeah, I ran like 4 races while we were talking, so you just threw
Yeah,
them in.
so I'm saying I'll just keep entering and running. Now the tournaments, we typically watch the tournaments, that's what we're setting up right now. So we'll do the Monos Raw Dog Invitational number. God knows how many. I don't
5
change it.
trillion.
I don't even change the number anymore. All right. Oh, no, that's a paid entry. We don't want that one. We don't want the paid entry. Just give a nice little G4 Raw Dog. Sounds about right. Yeah, making so many random ass tournaments, man. Yep, that's a paid entry too, Chet. All right. That's apparently. We're trying. I swear the more of these I make, the harder it becomes.
Right. You got a good setup here. You got a good setup.
No. Definitely not a good setup. I don't even know if there isn't. We should just be able to create like presets and not have to scroll through everyone we ever made as a preset. I think that would be ideal. But I have so many different settings. Like some of them are paid buy-in, some of them are fucking $100 buy-in, or $100 payout rather, like that one. That's all right. We'll just cut this shit in half. Entry limit 2 per kennel, max it at 24. No training. Untrained. I don't even think this is definitely not the right setup. Definitely not the right setup.
You'll get it. I'm just taking a walk here in the subway. Now I'm doing the moonwalk. I'm just gonna keep going back and forth.
That's uncommon only. Maybe it is. All right. Oh, this is the one with all the weird ass fucking settings. You know what? Oh, I know, Waller. I know. We went through this every fucking time. And it hasn't had more than one score since you came in and complained about it the last time. You're the only person it triggers, by the way. I actually like to do it just to trigger you now. But, all right, here we go. I think it's this one. G4 Raw Dog Invitational. Perfect. Can't please everybody, you know?
No, but
can't please everybody.
You're pleasing a lot of people with a free race that you can win, free Matic. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, I won't win if Aller is here. I'm screwed, but I will end Voxton, and of course you, but I'll try.
Girlfriend aggro. I will make her wait for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely not gonna help my case. Guess normally we'll just delete all these damn scorings.
Ronnie, we got a free race coming up here. If you want to join, sit and go. He's just putting it together.
Yep, as long as you guys have shit, what the hell? Oh. As long as you guys have available dogs, basically untrained. G4 common, if you know what the hell that means. But no rares tonight, no rares. Yeah, basically 5 points to win, all the way down to -2 for taking dead last, which has been killing me amount of tournaments lately, taking dead last. But we still have fun. Yes, you do need a dog first. That's a good question, Mike. I have no idea. Commons are selected, Aller. Commons are selected, pal. That's it.
It is interesting. Lots of interesting stuff. I guess we'll get answered throughout the weeks, the days and the weeks.
Oh yeah, because I don't know the answer to most of the questions that come through chat from us. I just tell people like, "Hey, I've only been here for a month. Hopefully, somebody in chat knows."
Just out of curiosity, if you have your God breeder and you sell it, all right, and then you buy it back, is it reset for your dogs or your dogs with that particular god breeder? It's done if you use your 3
Yeah, it's
tries.
not tied to the breeder. It's tied to the dog. So every
It
dog only
is.
gets 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
every dog only gets 3
Cool.
opportunities to go to any god breeder and ask if the rabbits are correct. Only 3 for every dog. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you have 100 god breeders. You can only every dog you can send it to 1, 3 different ones. But yeah, that's it. There is no like, oh, reset it or do anything like that. So
Oh, it's good to know.
yep. All right, it's open. 2 per kennel. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in.
Do I not? Wait a second. I thought I already had rabbits set up for these. Oh, now I got to go back to my kennel. Hopefully, I don't miss out. I don't understand. I had the funnels all set up for these, but
Well, no, you have to
hey.
select a rabbit to burn. That's not the rabbits that you're using in the tournament. Remember, when you join these
Oh,
tournaments,
that's
and
right. I have no rabbits. That's why I'm having issues. That's all right. Okay, cool.
oh, you have no rabbits. Shit.
That's all right. Yeah. No. Don't worry
I
about
can
it.
try
I'll just
to,
put them
I
in.
can try to send you one here.
No. Don't worry about it. I'll just get them in. I totally forgot. I'm like, I thought I had the funnel set, and then I just realized I don't have any rabbits. Don't worry about it. I'll just go in. I don't need a rabbit. I'm not going to win, but it's still.
I mean, you
I can
really,
get in.
you really do need a rabbit. I just don't know if you're gonna have time to receive the rabbit and join in time.
Yeah, probably
Maybe just put.
not.
If you have 2 dogs, just put 1, and I'll send you a rabbit. See if you can get the
All right.
other one in.
All right, I'll put
Yeah, maybe like save Jovi for a rabbit and put the other one in.
yeah. Oh no, Jovi is not eligible. Not
Oh, he's
now.
not okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that would
unfortunately.
have been a trained one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got Daniel's son. I'll put him in, who's absolutely I've got no info on. I've got sweep the leg and wall. So I think sweep the leg would be the one that I'm going to try.
All right, give him a shot. Waller said, after entered, things don't change. I thought he was yelling at me again, but apparently he was talking to Mike. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Waller, for the help. All right, we got 14. Give me your
Oh, my kennel.
give me your kennel ID. Put it to me in the Discord, I guess.
Discord. All right.
Excel will run this. Give it a minute to fill up.
There you go.
Call
You
the
got
girlfriend. Say hello. Second. And B-Dog is such a good host these days.
Gonna give me a rabbit, and I appreciate
He can hold it down. He can hold it down. My rabbits.
Yeah, when are we gonna get the dog that breeds rabbits? I know everyone wants it, right?
Oh man, yeah. I was hoping. All along I was hoping that was gonna be what the God Breeders did, but
I will be buying one of those for sure. I will
yes,
definitely.
yes, you and everybody else on the fucking platform.
Right. I'm afraid it's going to be expensive, and but yes, I absolutely need it. Especially here in the subway. It's the only way I can get out is with that rabbit.
That's right. Yeah, it's a rabbit to get in, rabbit to get out, right?
Right.
And I'm all out of rabbits.
Don't worry about it, man. If you can't, it's almost full. Let's see, where are we at now? Oh, are we almost filled up here?
No, I've sent the 2 rabbits. I just don't know if you're gonna get there in time.
Oh, okay.
You only got 15. You should be all right. 16. Maybe not.
I've got one.
Just give it like 15 seconds and try to join. You might have to refresh and then try to join for it to show up.
Okay.
Should be good. Send you 2 of them. Like I said, I don't really know if these are gonna fill, but yeah, anybody
got them.
is interested on how the dog breeding works. Again, you don't need like a male and a female. Basically, you just need to know somebody that has a good breeder. I have an Aurora, an Amira, an Andrew. 3 really good, very rares. I don't have any extremely rares, but I apologize. But we do them all for cost. It's 15 Matic. I'm gonna just rip off my Amira because she's due for a freaking purebred. I'm due for a purebred, honestly.
All right, I'm in.
Ooh, 1240 for a pack now. They're going up. Matic is really going up today. Holy
Oh, is
crap.
it? What is it at? What's the? Is it 90? What's going on here?
I don't know. I haven't really checked it. I'm afraid to open my charts with I'll stream
Oh
in the
yeah,
StreamYard and
yeah.
everything.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. If it was rip a pack while we're waiting. Let that tournament fill. How many we got?
Yeah, I got in. So I got in.
Did you get in? Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. 21 out of 24. Give us a second and we'll watch them. I'm gonna mute up for a second.
Oh, you're calling the girl. All right.
Dog, yeah, I'm gonna call her real quick. Let her know.
Right.
Just streaming for a little bit and yeah, talk to chat and wait for this to fill.
I will talk to chat. Just out of curiosity, everyone in the chat who actually knows what they're doing. I know Mo knows what he's doing, but I don't. When you're training your dogs, and I asked this question in Discord, are you looking for a percentage of wins when you're training them with the rabbits? Like, I want to win 50% of the time. I want to win 60%. Like, how dialed in are you getting? If anyone can answer that. A lot of people said, don't worry about that. I'm just curious if anyone actually tries to get dialed in to a certain percentage for the racer and rabbits and their win percentage. Just curious if anyone actually gets that deep into the data and tries to really dial in, or does that not matter? And then, of course, how many races have you actually done to dial one of your good racers and getting all the rabbits figured out? I'm curious, how many races did you have to race to get it dialed in? That would be an interesting number for me, just so I know how long it's going to take me. So if anyone who's listening has an answer for that, how long did it take you to do it? So 20 to 30 races to dial in, or 20 to 30%, Aller. I think that's what you're saying. So if I get that 20 to 30%, that's considered good. Some 15%. Okay. Oh, racers. Okay. Races. I knew what you meant. Okay. So 20 to 30, some 15, depending. And of course, as you do it longer, you'll be able to dial in quicker and see what you're going for. Does anyone even Mo said it doesn't really matter about distance for your racers, whether it's a sprinter or not, because if you find the right rabbit, it doesn't matter, right? You can always dial in for if it seems like your dog is a sprinter, you can always dial in at a longer distance with a rabbit. Does anyone, is that true, or do you actually look for the distance of, somebody, a sprinter or stuff like that? Let me know what you think. Let's see. Said I wasn't gonna rip one, but I'm going through pack withdrawal. Everyone goes through pack withdrawals. We all want to open packs. But the best is to get the same dog when it has more than 200 races and see again. Okay. I work rabbits before anything. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their theories and everything. Obviously, I see you on the racing all the time beating me. So you must know what you're doing. And you would think I would know as a dog, as B dog, I would know what I'm doing. I don't. I just, my owner lets me out of the kennel. I run to a Subway. So I have no.
That's right. Or the backyard.
Or the back, right? Or the backyard, or wherever.
Or the backyard.
We're
almost gonna rip one. Now, our uncle wants to. We're gonna show everybody a little dog or no dog, little bonus game.
Let's see what.
This might be really dicey through StreamYard. Do you want to wait till the night, man, so we can run like the I can't run the bonus games and shit, Unc. If you just want to rip a dog, rip a dog. I can't run dog or no dog right now with this setup. So.
Oh yeah, you want to wait. You got to do the dog or no dog.
Yeah, I just don't know if he wants to go for the bonus wheel and all that shit, but he might not even care at this point. But
it's rigged. It's rigged. Oh.
Well, it's like I told B going in. I said we can either just send my feed, normally, or I could do all my scenes, do all my music and shit, or we send it to your YouTube just to try to show some new people. But it's going to kind of limit what we can do.
Right, for sure.
You want me to rip it anyway, Unc? You want to just wait till later? Your call. Let me know. What up, Ochi? Back on lunch. All right. Oh, I'm back on lunch. I read that completely wrong. Yeah, so I'm going to rip this. I have the Amira. I have the re-roller. Basically, like I said, imagine opening a VB drop and being like, I don't like that common. Give me another crack at a secret rare,
It happens all the time, but I don't get to re-roll it. The question is, can I go back to 1987 and re-roll my score, full box of baseball cards? Can I, the set, can I re-roll it so I can get like, some other brand? Because that thing's worthless. It would be nice if we could do that in life.
Yeah, maybe if they, turn them into NFTs.
True.
That was a horrible, that was an Amelia, I believe.
It was horrible. Oh, what you just got? I didn't see.
Whatever I just opened, yeah, I'm like on autopilot where I see most of these cards. I'm like, yep, next, reroll.
Right.
Okay, I'm going for one now. All right, cool.
Oh, we got it. Now the race is full. There we go.
Is it filled up? All right, good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be able to watch that tournament. Like I said before we get out of here.
Another.
Ochi ripped an Elsa Whippet and got an Adza VR. Congratulations. I just got back-to-back commons. Fuck me. All right. Go for a Brooks for Unk. The Unk, I got a feeling Unk is going to be the one that pulls the first purebred out of all my stuff. And a Brooks would be a good one. Like, yeah, so, most of the time people will, rip off the very rares, the extremely rares, because, they typically produce a better dog. But, if you go for a Brooks, which is a rare, and you get a purebred of one of these, apparently they're like nasty. So, a purebred of any dog, I'd imagine, of the good ones
would end up being good to have. Because, I remember reading that in the white papers. Any dog can produce any one of the variations in rarity. But like you said, there's traits that you might miss if you had like an extremely rare breeder breeding that. But yes, I think you're better off breeding off the best breeder you possibly can. It seems like the smartest move.
Well, maybe if you want to go for that type of dog. However, the beauty of Muzz is, again, like, right, we talk about like where I sent like a B horse to an S, right? I told people doing that shit is going to be a mistake, right?
Right.
You're always trying to go to the best. And I feel like with Tom and he does a good job here, and the team is they force people to go to commons, right? So if everybody goes to secret rare, not secret rare, I'm fucking VB. I'm mixing everything together.
I know, yeah.
Everybody, I'm going PFL, VB, Muzz. If everybody just constantly bred with the extremely rares or the very rares, I mean, what the hell fun is that, right? So they were like, okay, you know what? You got the Brindle dog and the Spotty can only be bred from a common. And now you got people just like, oh, we run the Brindle tournament, right? To get the God breeders, only 100 God breeders. Everybody's ripping off commons, right? Last month. But now, people are kind of back to going to the higher dogs. But then Tom was like, all right, now we're going to do a common from a common tournament. So any common you pull from a common is going to run automatically enter into this tournament. And, it's going to win a bunch of Matic or whatever. So they keep ways of like driving, people to breed with, again, not only just like the very rare and the extremely rare. And I think it's smart. I think it's brilliant, actually.
It's brilliant to keep it interesting and keep it viable for everyone.
Yep. And the Spotties were December. But yeah, so there you go. And I do regret, I guess not, because I've owned these fucking Muzz cards. I've always looked at the project. It wasn't until Mike really started diving in. I was like, you know what? I started racing my dogs. And I was like, all right, this actually could fill some time with PFL,
Right.
And I didn't really expect it to to be running in a race for whatever the hell it was. It was like a 44,000 Matic race.
That was crazy. Yep.
I did not expect to be running one of those within my first 30 days. All right, Dunk, here we go on the Brooks, and we'll tune in on the tournament.
Perfect.
This is a Brooks. Hopefully it's a purebred.
Good luck.
Let's see what we got for I know we got so weird. We got like no music. It's like eerie.
It is. It's a little, and I'm not going to sing. I don't want to, hurt anyone's ears out here. So, but good luck.
The best I can do is just probably put on like a random ass song on loop. Roger Dodger for Unk. I don't think Unk's going to want a Roger Dodger, if I'm being honest.
Hey, I frothed on one of these races. Holy cow.
We frothed you up, brother?
On my Danielson. On the 700 meter race.
Jai's coming for you. Coming for you, chat.
Yeah, right.
Unk says junk it. Unk says junk it. See you, Roger. Get the hell out of here.
Yes. See ya. All right, what do we got?
And it's a Zane. It is a Zane. And Unk, we are now going to quickly figure out why we never want to open packs unless it's on one of my actual streams at night.
Right. You need all that extra bonus stuff.
Yeah, you do need all the extra bells and whistles because, man, that hurt. I will send that over. That's a Zane for Unk. I can do a quick check, price check on Crown. Hey, Crown back to 72 cents.
Are you serious? Ooh, that's good.
I actually dumped quite a bit at like 75 cents this morning because I held that shit way too. Remember I told you remember I said like 3 to 8 days before the new season, right?
Right, exactly.
We didn't catch that last month because we had that weird thing going on. And then this month we actually caught it. And I was like, oh shit. All right. So yeah, I think 75, 76 might have been the top, so I'll be honest.
Top? Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I don't. That coin's gonna struggle. But yeah, so I don't. That's a Zane. Definitely don't feel too good about that, but hopefully you got some better luck tonight. I guess if anybody else wants to rip, we can, but there is no. I don't have any dog or no dog available here at the moment, so no bonus wheels. Just good old pack ripping. Throwing that Matic away, brother. Right. Yeah, how you doing? How we doing? Oh, he's gonna be quick, huh? Oh, you know what? Let's just check in. We got Daisy May took it over. Oh, my Holiday took second. Slater, Queen. Race 2 was Aller. No shock there.
Got my butt
Willie. Yep. And then Kaz. Look at Kaz getting in on the afternoon action. Ooh, Danielson took a 5th. Little fettuccine and marijuana. Where were you brought up? You know what that's from? E-Dog?
No, I was actually looking at something here. Say it again.
No, every time I see his marijuana horse, I just have to, a dog rather, I have to finish it up with, where were you brought up?
Oh. You always do these things.
I don't know if this song would have been on your playlist, if I'm being honest.
Maybe not.
It was the drug ballad song from Eminem.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
like marijuana was everywhere. What you brought up?
I wasn't the biggest fan, but obviously I listened to some of the stuff. Although a lot of that stuff around 2000 was pretty good. So, why can't I do this? Oh, fuck.
We trying to do?
Withdraw some of my crown.
Oh,
because I'm like a better. Let's see here.
Well, I mean, I'll never unload, like I said, all my crown, obviously.
No, I'm not unloading all of them.
Especially all the monthly kickbacks that I get for the PFPs. I mean, hopefully that's crown goes to $5 type of shit. Oh, look at Headpot. Come on, Headpot. Trying to avoid the quicksand. Damn, I never seen Headpot run that good at 700. Damn. Crazy. Headpot, Split, Vader, and Blank. Who was that? Had to be another ghosty runner. Oh, that's right. That's Ozzy. It's gotta be Ozzy. Here we go. 500 meters. I'm running against myself. Awesome. Awesome. I love when it happens. Although it's only three heats, per day, so. Head pod frothing. At least the good one's frothing. Long hour. I've been calling this one long or long horror for so long. And I realized it's actually a long hour.
Hey, but you figured it out. That's the good news, right? You eventually figured it out.
Is that the good news? Because that seems like bad news that it took me that long.
Hey, Denny OC, ahoy, ahoy, man. Sorry, I was looking at another screen, so good to see you.
Yeah, we'll have to sit down. Like I said, maybe we can try to use that little simplified chart that I put together. Let's kind of go through.
Yep. By the way, I did get rid of 154 crown.
Very nice, very nice.
I figured, yeah, I was waiting. I'm kind of upset that I didn't catch it where you caught it, but it's tuppence for the amount of that I withdrew.
Yeah, I think you're okay there, to be honest. Yeah, I just when it was like a 58, 56, I was like,
I know.
Well, yeah. I really didn't think I knew it was really going to go below that anytime soon. That was a Derby coming up,
Right.
Like with the real Kentucky Derby coming, in like 3 months. I mean, this is where things are going to start to ramp up, not the opposite direction. So, and they have a massive announcement coming. So, there will be some movement, but I still know that people will still dump.
They're going to do
head pot again. Right? Apparently, I'm rugging my own shit today, guys.
Nice.
Head pot, Bonnie's Clyde, and Holiday to Modium. 2 Mo's on the podium is a Modium.
What's nice is there's nothing I like better than losing. So, thank you. I think that's what I say. Something like that.
Well, you don't race enough to even have an opinion yet.
Yeah, no, I don't. And again, I just got more data, although I've been focusing on my train racers to kind of dial them in. Right. But I'm going to have to get some packs and stuff like that eventually here and try again. By the way, I did win. No, I didn't win my race. But I got second place on my PFL race, my claiming race, yesterday.
There you go.
Yeah. So I got first, then I got 2 fourths, and then I got second. But yeah. So we'll see. I got another race coming up. And
yeah, if you hit the money every time, right, in those 4 races,
right.
I'm sure there's a little bit of profit there. Even if there was like...
Oh, on the 4th, it broke even. I won like $1. But
on the 4th, yeah. On the 4th, yeah. But I'm saying, but with those combined second, with, a first and some seconds or whatever, like, I mean, shit, if you had $25 of profit, my best advice would be to pull it out of there, grab a couple dog packs, Because honestly, I mean, what the hell are you going to do with $25 on PFL? Nothing. You can think about joining a race for $25, but you can't race.
No, not unless you're going to do like a claimer.
Yeah, I guess with a claimer, yeah.
Those are like pennies, like $6.20.
Now that's actually a great change that they made, and I keep giving them credit for that. Nice race by Slater, by the way. Bonsai, Loose Cannon, Cruella DeVille. Won't get them 4 points at least.
Here's one for $12.50, so I'm going to go join this. See if I can win it. Confirm entry. Yeah, I got to get everything cleared with the wifey, too. Because I did it once without telling her. She's like, what the hell? I want to know what the hell's going on. Because she enjoys it. So we got to get her, like you said, get her on muzzle run. We'll really be set. All right, there we go. I am in that race.
Sweep the leg is frothing.
Nice.
So you got that going for you.
Yeah, well, I'm still not going to win, but, But I did notice, that happened earlier. I was frothing. Oh, yeah.
I also want to take note, by the way, that this is the 3rd time in a row I think me and you have done a stream. Remember I told you, I was like, man, this StreamYard shit, when I'm trying to run everything else with Chrome, was fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I'm running StreamYard only through Firefox. Everything else is through Chrome. And it's way better. Like, you cut out earlier, and it was when you said you opened the race.
Oh,
I'm telling you, man, the hardware acceleration on StreamYard, it fucks with it on the back end where it has, like, no resources left. And Yeah, like you opened that race before and I knew it because your voice cut out, like you just completely disappeared. And the exact amount of time that it would normally take for the race to load.
Ugh.
Kaz winning with Alberta.
Look at that. I was in like second
Queen
place. And at the
Yep,
last moment, I got rugged.
You got rugged. Day 2 in the books. Let's check in. Oh, hey, it's Press Prize and lead my own tournament.
Denny likes my avatar here. I mean, anything would look better than me in real life. So,
oh, this is weird, chat. Normally, I get destroyed in Raw Dog, and I do all right in the open. But Headpot's actually fucking killing it today. Headpot has really good. He has really good rabbits and really bad rabbits.
Yeah, you missed it, Big A Star, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Did you get your MARMS entry? Did you get your WL? Because I did not. Oh, I so wanted it too.
A3, sweep the leg. Alfred Root and Bonnie's Clyde. See, Headpot not fraudulent on this. This is what happens. He's got really, really bad rabbits. Okay, I was going to try to put on some music just again, just, you know, lightly in the background, but I can't. It's my only track I have on here.
Hey, hey. Nothing's been going on, Low Budge. We've just been just talking most of the time, actually. And no MARMS yet. Big A, with all that effort you're putting in there, you better get one.
Yeah, you better get some of that marmalade. That sweet, sweet marmalade.
Right.
What up, Low Budge? Chilling, just run a little quickie S&G. I got the girlfriend coming by. I think we do a quick stream with B-Dog here, BE, aka Informant. Yeah, just hanging out for a little time. And here goes Headpot, gonna ruin all that hard work with negative points, you filthy freaking flea bag. Oh my lord.
Right.
He did. He took. Oh no, he didn't take second last. I got back up for fifth. Yeah, you took a second. BE, very nice. Bonsai up top with Bonnie. Long hour, long whore, whatever we're calling them. Congratulations.
500, nice.
Low Budge says they love this time slot. Well, good news for you. Unk's running against himself and Bolter frothing. Ain't that a kick in the ass? Ghosty also frothing. Danielson is not.
Damn it. Come on, Aller. Stop.
Come on, man. But yeah, so the plan, Low Budge, since there does seem to be a gap in the afternoon content window, I will be wrapping up my midnight streams. I'm gonna start, like I said, if anybody else is live, I'll wait till like 12:30, 1 a.m. Which at that point I'll make an executive decision. If it's like nothing important, I might just not stream at all. But if someone else is like, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up, between 12:30 and 1, I'll just say, okay. Like Dave, I think normally wraps up around then. Mike, I don't know if he's gonna go live. What time he plans on going live tonight? But last night he wrapped up around, I think, 12:30. So, if it coincides with that, we'll see what happens. But anyway, the point of the whole me saying that was that we're trying to work some content in here with BE as I'm trying to watch the race of Queen Amelin and Fettuccine battling it out. Oh, the quicksand's out on Voodoo.
Look at that. Queen's I got totally screwed. I was doing okay and right to last. Are they going to add missiles and stuff like that to this game?
Yeah. That would be nice, right?
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, so we're trying to do some afternoon shit, basically on, BE's YouTube, my Twitch. But sure. It'll more than likely be a little bit different type of format. Like I said, I don't have access to really run any mini games, stuff like that. Doing it this way.
Let's see here. Super Arsenal, good to see you. What is Skin and Bones channel? It's when we stream together, we're Skin and Bones. Of course, it works better when you actually get to see me in real life. But since I took on the avatar, which is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, what the hell are we now? Skull and Pooch?
Well, Skull and Poop? Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. What's really nice though is after doing a long VB stream, sometimes I got a headache. so I can be in here without all the lights on. So it is kind of nice to be an avatar for part of this. But let's see here. In the Big Ace AB, I won 100 Matic in Mo's tournament last night. Wow. For the worst dog so far in 42 days of muzzle, I've won 753 in Matic. Wow. From free races, made 993. That's right. From your froth. You told me that.
Yep. I'm saying, man, like, you know, and again, you know, yeah, Big A threw a little bit at it to get those breeders and shit, but like I said, mainly with the runners, right? Like, as long as people like me, Boxing, you know, Dave, you got Aussie, you got Jono, there's so many, you know, streamers nowadays that are making content, running free tournaments for everybody, and just giving away most of his money, basically. And that's
right.
You know, and that's the great thing. You know, we keep this up. It's good for everybody. It's a win-win.
It really is, and it's fun because you give people little tastes, a little win. Or like we were talking about earlier, you win one of these races like Big A. Maybe you win one of these 100 Matic. You put half of it into, you know, getting some racers, minting some racers, and then maybe a little bit to train them. You're good to go, and you've got nothing in there. You put in, you know, a little bit of your own money, and you can do well. The dog and bone stream, the dog bone stream. That's fun.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, it's like I said, getting in, we say earlier, like $30, $30 USD, $31 USD for like a pack and training.
And the training.
And that'll get you, like, you know, if everything goes according to plan, you know, a nice high-end, maxed out trained dog, which, yeah, I mean, that's from there, sky's the limit. You know, it doesn't cost anything to get into these Group 2 races, you know, and then if you get enough points, you can take some XP, and you earn XP just by doing things on the game, on the app. But the one thing I want to stress to people, maybe more on your YouTube, is I enjoy this. You guys know me. You guys have seen me do VV. You guys have seen me do shit that I absolutely never wanted to do.
Right.
And I would let you know I didn't want to do it, even at the start of the show, but I was there anyway. You know. But for better or worse, I love Muzz. I love the gamification of just bing, 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 race. Like, hey, Unc beat me out. Hopefully that'll get him in the finale.
Get some money. Yeah, no, this is a good. I mean, look, you got me to get into horse racing, which I never really did. I actually, I lived in Florida for a while, so I did go to some of those dog races in Tampa. Had no clue what I was doing, and I probably still have no clue what I'm doing, but it's a lot of fun. And even right now, although I'm not killing it on Photo Finish Live, I'm winning races, or even ones where I'm getting fourth, I'm still making a little bit of money. So I'm dialed in pretty well on those. So it is fun.
Barely anybody's making money racing, but the bottom line is you are still in profit. You still own multiple fillies with me, you know?
Right.
So.
For sure. We got Bob Sales in the house. Yeah, yes, it is me. It's B Dog. It is me, Bob Sales. I'm now B Dog. I've switched. I got lost in the subway here. They opened my kennel, and I just kept on running. And here I am. And I can't get fucking back home. This is bullshit.
We'll get you there. Put down some bacon bits for some scent.
Yeah. I mean, I got to do a better job when I leave. Like, freaking, like, put GPS in my collar or something like that. Jeez. It's 2024.
That's right. Yeah, Unc says, definitely more fun than PFL. And like I said, I don't know if it's more fun per se. I think it's just, it's more enjoyable, I think, throughout the day.
It's a faster pace.
Well, yeah, because you can play throughout the day, right? Like, you know, and again, I don't know, that there is something to, you know, waiting 1 to 3 days for a horse to run. Like, there is a lot of anticipation that goes into that. But man, when your horse shits the bed, that ain't fun.
Right.
I want to put my foot through my monitor. I'm like, son of a, you know, like, I'm like, you know, thankfully, you know, the crown kickbacks and stuff like that, you recover some of the entry fees, but it's like, yeah,
I gotta wait 20 hours. 21 hours here for my next race on PFL. If I wanted to right now, I could join a race. Certainly a free race and get in, but I could join one with some Matic races or these free races. They're all the time, and like you said, even late at night, things really pick up because there's a big Australian group in here who like to race. So it's kind of cool. You could do it at any time of the day.
Yeah, and again, like it's really not about one or the other, but I just feel like if you're gonna talk about content creation as like an art, right? Then to me, PFL, I always feel like, you know, I'm the canvas and PFL is the brush, right? Because whatever they run the big tournaments, I have to stream when the big championship races are going, which again, I love doing, but I have to do my content based on their schedule. So I'm the canvas, you know what I'm saying? Whereas this, go live, you know, come up with dog or no dog, mini games, wheel spins, run our own tournaments, right? Like, I'm now become the brush, and the Muzz platform becomes more of the canvas. And I think that kind of lends itself to more content. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I think it's just more content at the end of the day. So I could do this for like fucking 4 or 6 hours, and I do. Holy shit, I just lost points with Headpot. Thank you. Legend, Voodoo Child, Wild Willie coming through, burning me twice with Ghosty. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a different beast, but it's just funny, man. Listen, a lot of people probably don't even know this, but I know Voxton does because he did a lot of video game streaming. If you stream one game for X amount of time and then just change, it'll be nothing like, oh, you hate this game. And I get so many DMs of people that think I like hate PFL, right. Which again could not be further from the truth. I just spent $2,000 on breeding. You know, trust me, if I didn't like the platform and I was bored with it, I would just sell my shit. But
absolutely,
I'd probably make a couple $100,000 at this point. But you know, it's like, I don't know, man. It's different strokes for different folks, and I think I love just being able to go live and just kicking this shit for like 6 hours, man, giving shit away. Could you imagine if I tried to do this many giveaways on PFL? That would be like a $20,000 day.
It would be crazy. It would be, right?
Oh, that shit would be crazy. But no, I don't know. It's like those fucking questions all the time. It's just funny. And I'm sure I'll get it. No, actually, I don't think MJ would ask me tonight, but I'm looking forward to that chat, man. I love MJ. You know I love MJ.
He's a good guy.
But I don't know what he's going to throw at me question-wise, you know?
What is your channel, Mo? So you're talking about on YouTube or on Twitch?
No, probably wants to know, who we're talking to on Twitch.
Okay, here, let's put it. Can I put it in here? I don't know if I can put it in there. Can I?
I can't do it through StreamYard. It's going to block the link. Even though I'm logged in with the same account that you modded me on.
Can I? Oh, okay. That's right. Here, let me do it. All right, so here you go. No, I put it in there. All right, so Super Arsenal, there's the link right there. Actually, Big A could have put it in there too. But yeah, go ahead and click that. That's his Twitch. And then, of course, follow him at Mo Knows on Twitter, and you'll always know when he goes live. I try to retweet it, although I'm still getting screwed on your stuff. Like, you should be number one, like, every time your stuff goes off, and it's not alerting me to all my stuff. So I'm like, whenever I go on, I always just look, I click your name to see if you tweeted out anything, because it's kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, I've been pretty bad, actually. I don't even think I've retweeted After Darks lately. I try to remember to retweet the Muzz stuff. Normally I just post it in all the Discords. That's like I post it in PFL Discord and I post it in Muzz Discord. I usually kind of leave it at that, but that's probably not wise on my part. Yo, what's up, Parsnip? Good to see you.
Yeah, he actually, thank you. He actually DM'd me on Discord and gave me some advice. So thank you for that yesterday.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. It was very nice. This is why I love this community. I mean, honestly, a lot of the Web3 community it's nice. There's a lot of friendly people, and but I'm definitely seeing it more in Muzzle Run than I've seen it anywhere else. So very cool, everyone, all the guys and gals out there.
Yeah, no, couldn't agree more. Yeah, a lot of dogs that I got early on, came from me just joining, being like, hey, I'm new here, and just kind of running with it from there. And a lot of those dogs I've since, passed along to other people. As a matter of fact, one of them's a really good one. I gave to Ricky. And anytime I run like the open tournaments, he smokes us with this freaking dog, man. I didn't really run it too much because I was so busy with the stream stuff. But then once he started running it, he won like a couple hundred Matic already. I was like, damn.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you get these dogs, you pass them along, and you start to get better dogs, and you start to rip some packs. You know, the same thing might happen to you. And you should. You know, I know you don't have any VRs, you don't have any extremely rares yet. Like, you should probably, you know, again, rip. You know, I'm not saying rip 2-3 packs a day, but you know, periodically, man. Like, if you made $40 in profit on PFL racing, I mean, again, I don't recommend redirecting that money into another horse right now. You have enough horses.
Oh yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done with horses. Yeah, the only reason I'm racing Miko is just to get a little bit more money. I actually thought he had more value than he did a couple weeks ago, and of course, he's not worth as much. So I'm just trying to refill. We'll see how I do on my next race, and see if I'm going to keep doing that. But yes, I you know, the PFL stuff, we've got our, you know, we're breeding. You know, we're going to have what in April we'll have 3 possible chances. So I will be happy with that. That's all I need to do is work on breeding, and then I'll deal with muzzle run, because I'm not great at the racing. Not as good as you, for sure.
Well, my racing this season has been, you know, subpar, mainly because 2 months ago when prices were hot, I was like, well, I'm just gonna sell everything. And that's pretty much what I did. Is I sold all my babies for like, what, 2 full days in a row,
right
during the big run. Whereas now I leave myself to go, okay, I can go out and buy a horse. I was like, why the hell am I gonna buy a horse when I have like 30 fillies ready to pop coming Monday?
Exactly.
I was like, and I have probably my best colt yet that I actually held on to. He starts running on, you know, this Monday, so, and that might be a potential Derby winner. I doubt it at this rate, but not with the current horse population. But
it's pretty cheap. I mean, you could maybe get a B+ and try to do one of those benchmarks and try to, you know.
Yeah, I could, but I mean, like I said, the race schedule changed so much, you know. Like, a lot of my older dogs, and I feel like this was a big problem for a lot of people while we're waiting 20 seconds. This is the final, by the way. Holiday made it. Aliberta, Queen Amelin, Unk's in here. Willie with Voodoo Child. Bonnie's Clyde for Bonsai. I'm in here with Headpot and Holiday. Double rug. Bonsai in here twice as well with Slater. And Aller. Aller's only in here once. Aller, you feeling okay today?
I know, right? What's going on? It's crazy.
You only got one.
Big A. Big A 2 months ago when everything was hot. Oh, you mean when I bought? That's when I bought into Big A. I did the same. But you actually, I think
told you, motherfuckers.
He played his cards right, because I think he now can breed S's, and he's still going to do well. But as far as racing, are you still racing there, Big A? I know you were for a while, but it's hard to dial in, and at the cost of the races, although they came down last month, things don't look so crazy like they used to be.
No, entry fees have to come down, especially on the claimers, and that's what I'm really banking on, because,
oh yeah,
you know, if I can get into claimers for like $8 to $10, I'm all about that. Oh shit, look at Holiday, it'll be all right, blazing down the freaking rail. Holy crap. Oh, but now Holiday's got to hold on one final charge. Oh, I just rugged my own tournament, chat.
Oh man, look
I
at
rugged
that.
my own tournament. I hate to see it. That's all right. We'll give away something tonight. Holiday, Slater. Oh shit, let's just not even look at that podium. Let's just not even look at that podium. Yeah, I took first and third in my own tournament. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna ban myself from joining that tournament tonight. I'm sorry. Jeez, normally
you lose.
Holiday runs like crap. I didn't even change my rabbits. Did you guys run different dogs today or what? I like the afternoon crowd. You guys are easy.
Yeah, you got it. Maybe they were just giving you, you know, paying you back, letting you win a little bit here.
Yeah, like I said, we'll do a pack giveaway tonight. If anybody wants to benefit off my good fortune. Oh, and I rugged Unk too, of all people.
Oh
shit.
Man, not cool.
Okay, you know what? I'll show you guys family love right now. Unk, I'm not even gonna take the Matic for that. I didn't even take the Matic for his pack earlier. When he ripped that Brooks. So I'll continue to not take it, Unk. You can have it. That was my treat.
There you go.
And I'll make it up in chat later on. We'll do like a pack rib later or something. Oh man.
Yeah, Big A would have won for sure if he was in there. He's dialed in. Aller and Big A.
That is true. Yeah,
We lucked out. We tried to trick you, Big A. Next time I come on, I will DM you on Twitter just to make sure that you know. I apologize. We didn't really promote this at all. This is kind of a last minute thing just to, come in here and hang out with everyone and see what's going on. So,
well, the stream we typically want to promote, but we don't want to promote is the tournaments. What you want to promote is people naturally tuning into our show, and not just, because they told me I'm going to win 100 Matic, or they told me I'm going to win 500 Matic. Like,
for sure. Yeah, I get it.
Now, again, we can play the game. We can play the content game and say, let's go for SEO. Let's go for clickbait and whatever, right? We can play that game.
Right.
I don't really play that game. I'm just going to be like, hey, listen, you want to support the shit? You want to show up? Show up on time, right? Like, who does it? I think is it Ross? I think Ross does it. I'm actually going to start. I'm going to steal it from him. Basically, like, if you just show up and you throw out, like, I throw a tweet out, and we watch it in the beginning of the stream. Anybody that like retweets it in like the first couple minutes or whatever, like do like a wheel spin or something to like give them a training point or whatever, right? Like,
that's a good idea.
It's a good idea. It's a great idea. We used to do stuff like that with like, there's like I don't think you can use it anymore, but it was like a Twitter bot giveaway or something, and people would like reply. We used to use it a lot on Zed Run. They could use it on PFL too, but yeah. It just seems like a good idea to get like, interaction and just have people naturally show up, man. Because if people just like, I promoted this, 6 hours ago for a, giveaway.
Right.
I mean, sure. Who the hell is going to show up, Yeah,
but sometimes you got to get them in. Like, it's more about getting the new people, right? Like people who
if I was trying to make this my 9-to-5 job and I realized, like, listen, there was a time where I tried to be a professional streamer, like playing video games like Madden, NHL, right? I played professional Madden. There were times that I like told my girl I need to make a certain amount of money per month, 40. You know what I'm saying? Like with Twitch, that's a different story. Yes, you need to play the game. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to be a streamer, which is funny because as I try not to be a streamer.
You are a streamer, right?
I have like a shit ton of subs now, and I'm like, damn, like, wow, that shit actually just works, right? But naturally and organically, I feel like it's always going to be the best way forward, man. I feel like trying to force this shit and accelerate this shit with all like these crazy fucking harebrained schemes and ideas, man. It's like it's like time wasted. Like have passion, have conviction, and just fucking do it. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm just trying to put the blueprint, forward again. That's why I don't really talk about what I want to do with this shit too much. I just go live and we just fucking do it. And if I look at the chat and people show up, we continue to do it. If they don't, I just wrap it up and move on to something else.
Right? Exactly. It's fun. I think
I've been itching to play a game, bro. Me and you got to play a game together.
I'd love to do it. I mean,
like just relaxing. No, like content. No, and we could stream the game, I guess. But like,
right, but just it's more for fun. I'm game with that for sure because I think we got to find something. Now, do we want it to be Web3 or do we want just a game?
No, I just mean a game in general. Like it could be any sort of like chill game.
Yeah, I'd love to do it.
But it's like.
We get people to show up to watch that with our crazy banter.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I would love to do the bomb defusal game, but after I watched like 6 of you combined, not being able to do it, I'm a little worried.
Okay. No, we did it okay. We need more. Big A's trying to get us to do Nifty Island. I've seen everyone talk about that, which worries me. I feel like it's all streamers promoting it. Everyone's shilling it on us, Big A, this Nifty Island. And you can use
so let me ask you, Big A. Because wait, no, that's not the one I was looking at. I was looking at Castaway Island or Castaways.
Oh, I've heard of that.
That was a different one.
You were telling me about that.
Yeah, that was a different one. Nifty Island, huh?
Can we just make our own game and our own NFT and just do this ourselves? Not like racing, but like just an actual game. Nifty Island.
I told you my idea for my NFT game. If I ever bring that to fruition, man, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. But that's like some multi. Yeah, we need multifaceted shit. It's like combinations of genres, and we're spanning like over eons of time. Yeah, we need a lot of people to get that going. But
this Nifty Island, I'm just pulling it up. It doesn't look too bad. Play with your favorite communities.
Could. And all it says, better breeders than Ross. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not really about, like... like I don't know. I don't know Ross's situation. Like if people are using this as their bread and butter to like pay bills and shit, I'm not trying to fuck those people over. Like we're doing all right. Like I said, we that's why we did the PFL shit that we did, so we could just kind of dick around in other games. But I'm also not trying to step on toes and take money out of people's fucking mouths. Oh, actually, I don't know who the fuck eats money. I don't want to take like fucking food out of people's fucking mouths and shit. And then if I find out people have kids and like they're professional streamers and shit trying to get subs, like I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. But again, that's more just a personal thing. But I do appreciate the people that come through, support. I try to go through and support other people as well. So I don't know. I feel like if me and BE played like a sports game together on the same team, or we played like Rocket League, if I tried to teach fucking BE how to play Rocket League, would be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, well, we'll go look into it, because I think that would be fun. Well, especially if you could do it during the day, maybe even after a Muzz Run stream. That might be something fun to transition, and whoever wants to show up shows up, and we can see. I mean, I told you, my friend Charlie, he does that Hero Wars, and boy, he became he's their biggest streamer. And I mean, he was doing it for fun, and then bam, here he is. He makes a killing doing that. So
I feel like you gotta do whatever you do for fun, right? Like, or else it's just gonna
otherwise, if you're not having fun, it's no good. Absolutely.
Like when you hit me up, to do a VB stream, I'm like, well, I'll do it, but it ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna rug you. I'm gonna get mad at everything, and everyone's gonna hate you for it. And I'm like, no,
it's not intentional. But I don't do it intentionally. It's just like, I'm sorry, but like when I show up, I have a hard time faking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very, very hard for me to fake, my emotions and shit. So if I'm not enjoying it, I'm just not enjoying it.
No, absolutely. I mean, we can look at it. By the way, Alejandro, good to see you, man. Denny OC saying join our COD squad. Is that one of the maps out there? Yeah,
COD would be kind of funny, but
that's right, because his kids are doing. Now I understand. Now, Call of Duty. I thought it was a nifty thing. Yeah, I used to do. That used to be my favorite game. I killed on it. I pissed people off. I haven't played. First of all, I like the 2012 version, not all the extra shit they did. I had it all figured out, and then every time they change the game, they switch it up. So everything I know, I have to relearn how to do. So. But I haven't played that in years now. That used to be my favorite game. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. Call of Duty to me just got like super fucking repetitive, and
it did.
For me, I'm like, all right, cool. So it's just gonna be the same fucking thing. Let me just, all right, I'm gonna get a sniper rifle, and I would just tell my buddies like, all right, I'm gonna go lay down on this rooftop and get high. And I'll just like Overwatch everybody in the area, and that's basically what I do in any game. Because I'm like, listen, man, like I play with people that are stoned out of their minds. They got horrible comms. I'm like, yo, you got my back? And they're like, yeah. And then like within like a half a second, 3 dudes like roll up on me. I'm like, oh, bro, my headphones were turned off, or the battery died, or some shit. And I'm like, yeah. So whatever. I typically don't trust anybody when I play like shooter games.
I know that was fun. I'd put those shock charges. I put the shock charges. So if they try to I'd snipe, and I'd put the shock charges, and then I'd have the thing that would pop up and blow them up, and they'd all get. Oh, you're camping. Whatever. I'm killing. There's no rules in war. Do whatever I want. Right.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't like to camp personally. I like to move around, but I like to not put myself in certain situations. Like I said, I don't put myself in like these weird ass buildings. You know what I mean? I'll climb the ladder on the outside and just scale it from the top. But I like to always kind of keep moving, like a little pace. Especially with a battle royale, you kind of have to move because
absolutely. Right.
That's what I'm saying. So you try to just like strategically say, okay, I'm gonna try to keep high ground. It's typically like what I always try to do. The more we can keep high ground, the better.
Oh, high ground for sure. I think A, it's more me as the camper. Well, actually, I started. People got so mad at me, I actually stopped camping and just started running around, having short range and mid range, and then just run around. So I learned how to play that way too. But it would be fun to piss people off. I'd be in the same place, and they would come back to try to kill me, and I'd have a new defense because I knew they'd be coming, and they'd get oh, you fucking loser! Oh, it was hysterical. So yeah, I'm one of those
if you're playing like multiplayer, sure, yeah, that's typically what it runs into. Like I said, BR, you kind of get like these different types of experiences. Real quick on chat, by the way. What up, Hans? So he comes sneaking in. I always said, wait till football comes. We call it soccer here, pal.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm kidding.
We do.
Yeah.
We call it Ron. Yep.
Well, me and B-Dog actually own a soccer team together. We got it a while back. It was just something he wanted. That was actually something he was interested in, even for the dogs.
Yeah.
So we actually do have a team. What up, Alejandro? We said, what's up to you? Ninja over on Twitch. What up, buddy? Good to see you. I don't know if Little Ninja's hanging. He might be at school. Let's see. What else we got? Low Budge says, God's not chill. Also true. But yeah, appreciate that, Low Budge. Says I'm a good streamer. Oh, so nice. Anyway, I just wanted to run that.
No, that's
we're gonna run a paid. Didn't go. Oh, listen, I can set up a paid if we want to try to fill a paid. I'm probably gonna be splitting out of here in about 15 minutes though, so I don't know if we'll be able to cover it all in time. We can try. We can set up a 16, and if it fills quick, it'll run before we go. If it's quick.
We got 12. I probably should be getting gone here soon. I do actually have a lot of stuff I got to do. I can stay for about maybe 6 more minutes. I'll watch you guys do it. I'm not going to do it because I need to get more dialed in. I'm just giving away money at that point.
Well, yeah, because this would be an open, so it'd be one of your train dogs.
Right. COD's kicking. Actually, I used to play Call of Duty to relax. And I didn't believe that was a thing until I was watching, what was it, House of Cards? And he was playing it in there. And I found out actually a lot of people, it's so stressful, it actually relaxes you. I don't know how it works, but yes, that's why I like Call of Duty.
Yeah, for me, it was always Tom Clancy's The Division.
Oh, yeah.
Like
that's
Dark Zone that you would go into. It was like all PvP. And it was like these billboards. Everybody used to go rogue, right? Like killing other players. So I would call myself Rogue Police. And I would do streams of just me. And all I would do was just be sitting up on the billboard like I was doing a fucking telethon. And I would be sitting up there with my sniper rifle and all the ammo I could carry. And anytime someone went rogue, I had like the best vantage point to catch them like all the way across the map half the time, you know?
That's awesome.
So I just picked certain billboards in like hotspots. And I was like Rogue Police. But yeah, it's super chill, man. You know, till the shots go off.
Right, exactly.
Olive says likes to play race games, cars, robots, horses, and now dogs. Yeah, I mean that makes sense too. I don't know. Like for me, it was like I can't shoot somebody in real life, and you know sometimes it's good to get the anger out in a video game as long as you know you can teach your kids at a young age that there's a line. It's a video game. My dad my pop saw Grand Theft Auto 3 and he was like, yo, dude, I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. That's a video game. He's like, you do that shit in real life, your ass is going to jail for a long time. He's like, as long as you understand the difference, you know. He was like, whatever. You know, it was a lot different than, you know, it was a lot different than, you know, Mario trying to get in, you know, Princess Peach or whatever, you know? Like it was a little different in those days. Like there was actual like crazy shit going on in some of these video games.
You mean like you could grab, you know, carjack them, punch them, and you could shoot them
exactly,
in a video game or run. Okay, yeah. I used to do the cheat codes, and I'd get like all the crazy weapons, and I'd just go out there and just blow people up or fly around. Yeah, I mean it was fun in a video game.
I agree. Real quick, chat. Do we want to just do an open? Want to do a mopin with a buy-in? Just straight up open. Let y'all figure this shit out. Paid entry. Little 4matic.
Oh yeah, Battlefield was a good game. I didn't play too much of it. 6 controller. Yeah, those controllers are expensive, especially if you have one of the cheating controllers, which are like $200, $250 now. I think my son said the newest one where you can program the buttons, and they're still a shitty controller, so it's gonna break as quickly as any of your other controllers.
You talking about the scuff?
Whatever they call their, you know, like on the Xbox, you know, you don't play Xbox, but on the Xbox, their controller where you can, I forget what they call what the controller's called.
What, the Elite? And they have the Elite.
Yeah, it's like
Xbox,
the Elite. Yeah. I think it's the Elite. Yeah. Okay, he have the Elite. I'm Elite too. Yeah, that's painful. 200 controller, 60 to swap. Yeah, I would say you just get the warranty on that for sure. Let's see.
Yep, $16, 1 per kennel. Like I said, if it fills up before the girl gets here, we can finish watching it. We will. If not, she tells me she's arriving. I'm out. No boost, not kennel wars. Open. Keep everything open. Remove the multiple scores so we don't trigger anybody. And I just gotta remember. No, actually, it triggers me too, but it only does that when now it only adds 2. I still haven't figured out why that is, but all right. So it's 64. Shit, we just did this last night on stream. It's like 32, 20. No, it's nothing. We're getting a little carried away here. I was gonna go with the Florida. Oh, it's only 3. That's right. I'm only paying out 3. Paying out 3. Yeah, I don't have a banner for them open. Hey, that one Matic can get you a rabbit, bro.
It could.
One day you might have no rabbits, and you'd be like, "Man, I'm so glad I won that 2 Matic from Mo like 7 times. Pay for my rabbits." You know what I mean?
I mean, I won a Matic one time. For me, I can hop on the subway for 1 Matic. I think. Actually, I just got in here for free. I can go wherever I want.
That's right. Apparently, my math is fucking horrible. How's that? We can pay out. We'll give 4th place their money back. How we feel about that? That's usually what I do. And then the rest will be 0. 30, 20, 10, 4. 30, 20, 10, 4. It's almost about the Florida take. Only thing it's not really a payout system I know from like horse racing. All right.
All right, good luck.
I tell you, last night I threw this tournament up. I was so fucking baked and tired. I botched the whole thing, and if I do it again on the paid, oh well. Don't join it then, chat. Don't join it. All right, good luck. Good luck. Get him in. Get him in.
Y'all.
Yeah, man. So what's on the rest of the agenda for you today?
I have got to do some cleaning. I've got to prepare for tomorrow's stream, and there's one Friday. And I got to do some videos for Amazon. I got a bunch of shit I got to do. Cleaning for Super Bowl. We got a little party here.
Gotcha.
So got to do all the same bullshit everyone else has to do. Fun stuff. Nothing fun, actually. Maybe try to make a baby. I don't know. Something.
Whoa.
Something like
hey
that.
now.
Whoa. What's going on here?
Hey now. I don't want
dogs need to play too.
I mean, the Cobra's really going to strike this channel now.
I know.
All right, the moping is open. I'm a poet and didn't know it.
That's right.
Oh boy, it doesn't even like running in these is just a waste of time. Headpot would probably do better than anybody else. Like, you're not really supposed to train the commons until you make like a certain amount of Matic, but honestly, guys, like I have another Alfred. I might just train up this damn Headpot because actually no, you know what? Because then if he sucks, if I fucking ruin the training on him, I'm gonna train the other Alfred. Yeah, screw that. Because then dude, if I have nothing to run in Raw Dog or the Open, that's the end of me.
Right.
All right, do I run Gray Skull?
There you go. A big A there. It's Quantum Cats. That's the one that Chris Coffey did. Yeah, it's at 14,000 now. So there you go. Did you mint that, Big A? Because he's pretty good. He'll mint the stuff and sell it. So it's 0.1 Bitcoin, 4,300. It's at 14,000. I'd sell it. I know Chris Coffey was going to keep it. Or at least he says he's going to keep it. Did you actually mint that Big A, and then did you sell it? Because he's pretty disciplined. He just gets it and then sells it.
I mean, listen, I'm all about throwing, 15 Matic at a dog. I'm, $100 for Nike NFT shoes, sure. Even $1,000 for a horse.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't do 4,300. I would not do 4,300. But
There is a cold day in Cincinnati before I'm fucking rocking $4,300 on a whim for a fucking NFT and an ordinal shot, man. Listen, I'm glad there's people making money, but you know what? I probably could have taken 4,300 in PFL and made more than that. So I don't know if looking at that, man, that's a crazy risk, man. That's fucking wild.
yeah, but some would say it's not a risk at all because you know how many you kind of haven't, and not financial advice at all.
You don't know.
You don't
know.
All it takes is that one time where it worked a bunch, and
Exactly.
then you took a big risk on the last time, and then you get screwed. But yeah,
No, screw that shit. Yeah, all I said, cars on Rev for 100K. Yes, I have a few cars on that Rev racing game. Actually kind of fun. I'm a little disappointed that didn't really, I don't know if it's still going or what, but definitely didn't seem to be moving forward when I was playing it. And I want a really good like blockchain racing game. Obviously we got soccer coming to Muzz. We got, apparently I think wrestling or something is next after that. But they did the other different platforms they want to make games for. So it's gonna be cool, man. But a nice car racing game with let me get like a CRX looking car, a little hatchback, soup it up. Oh, kind of cool.
Is that cheap? I mean, I'd be going for like the Pinto because that's probably all I could afford on there. Can you trying to join but keeps failing? Oh, he can't get in the game. Interesting.
You could log out, log back in. It might be your MetaMask is stuck.
Refresh it.
Yeah. I mean, it's formatic to enter. I'm sure you have formatic in your account, Big A. You just always win my damn tournaments.
That's right. He just won last night.
Well, unless he cashes it out, because it puts it like in your racing account. And then if you want to buy packs, you have to cash it all out and then only put back in like the remainder. There is no like take out a certain amount of Matic, which I think is kind of weird. But.
There you go. Low Budge does it. 3 to 4 mints on other projects a month. I mean, look, if you can get on the wait list in some of these like MARMs or anything where there's like say going to be only 500, I think that's like 2 SOL to mint. It's not very expensive. It's probably worth the risk. But at some point, I feel like the bomb's going to fall out. But yes.
Yes, but if you keep the risk the same. Okay, so
yes.
If you were someone who was like, all right, I kept on continuously spending like 1,000, made 5K, then I spent 2K, made 5K, spent 2K, made 10K. You know what I'm saying? Like in that type of shit.
Right.
And then it's like 4,300. Okay. You can probably justify that, right?
Yeah.
But even the people that I know, it would be like, especially in the Web3 world, I'm talking about people I know in real life. They're like, oh, well, I'm just going to, fucking 10x it, and I'm going to buy 10 of these. And that would be the one that fails. And now you're fucking 43K in and getting nothing out. Now you just lost everything you worked to build. Like, those are that's the type of shit I worry about. Not like the consistent, because people, again, they see that profit and they get greedy, man. It's like,
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, why make 4K when I can make fucking 50K, and then they just put everything in, because I try to stay consistent with everything, man. Just like, I think the only thing I really did it with was like PFL, but that was a little different because horses were coming out.
Right.
Like if a filly comes out, you can pretty much say, okay, that's guaranteed profit for the next 2 years. You can't say that about an ordinal. You can't say guaranteed profit. So you can say, oh, it might be some profit, but I don't know. It just doesn't really sound like, But hey, I still feel like if you want to extrapolate that, man.
I mean, I tried it on VV. If VV ever makes it, and I always say if, but I think they could. I've got a lot of stuff in there that will be worth a ton of money. I mean, back in even with the cheating days and stuff, even if you cut that in half, I'd still have a lot of money in here. But we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen? But yeah, the longer you wait on these projects, you're better to just get it and flip. But man, I've spent thousands, tens of thousands. Now I did it on free money on VV, but I should have cashed out. I should have cashed out 2.5 years ago. That would have been nice.
Yeah, that's about when I got in, so shows my timing. But
Hey, by the way, Crown is down to 68.8.
there you go.
Good call there.
I mean, again, it was a very simple. Again, people say can't read charts. I tell them they can't read. It was a very, very simple double top. Okay, based on public sentiment from an article that came out and a video rather,
Right.
with a Twitter guy who has like 100,000 of viewers or followers. So I'm not saying it's not a big deal, but I'm just saying that again, when you see these again double tops based on public sentiment, you kind of know to get the fuck out.
Right.
You should know to get the fuck out. That's all. We only got 7 in this tournament. Don't really know if we're gonna fill this before you go. Definitely not before you gotta go. Like I said, I'll probably stick around, kick it with chat for a little bit until Steph gets here. But
if you research
outside of
stuff
that,
like
man.
Low Budge, looks like he did it. Big A thinks Quantum Cats. It's from Taproot Wizards, and they've done really well. And yeah, you can definitely. Oh, that's the one that sold at Sotheby's. So I mean, absolutely. So did you do it, Big A? Did you actually get one or no? I mean, the question is, I don't know how it is on other projects, but just from what I've seen with the stuff I do, if you took everything that you won on a drop that was worth something and sold it, over the long run, you're probably going to be about the same than it is to risk keeping stuff for that one that's going to do really well. I don't know how he feels about that, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, well, I think with Low Bud said it right too. Like the days of just like minting everything are long gone. Like, oh, everything's
Right.
profit, right? And that's right. So that makes sense. Yeah. So obviously, do your research, right? By the way, speaking of research, you research chat, and you were here, you would know that whoever wins this sit and go, the Mopin or Matic, is going to win a rare pack from Ninja Racing. Just hit them up if you win the tournament, but only for people that see that message. So now, I don't know if hearing the message counts as seeing it, but
Right.
but I read it. But yeah, anyway. What else? I think we all caught up here. A lot of NFT talk.
Lots of NFT talk.
Oh boy, what did we start? Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You know me.
Okay.
You derail my shit. I derail your shit.
No, I'm pretty sure I derailed on my damn self. I was just waiting for the damn race to fill, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I still stand by it. NFTs are a scam. They're all gonna, 99.9% are gonna washed out, bottom out, because they're all based on false hope, man. Like, false promises. Like, I'm gonna build this game. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We do this. Like,
It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. You're getting it, and then you're pushing it off to the new person who's paying to keep it running. But I do think the cream will rise to the top. We're gonna get some of these are gonna survive.
Sure.
And there's already even Disney's looking at NFT stuff where you can, as you get close to a ride or something, if you have that NFT, it could trigger something, or it's gonna be here. It's just a question who's gonna do it. And it's not all the shit that's on OpenSea, I can tell you that. Is it gonna be Bitcoin ordinals? I don't know. It's gonna be VV, I don't know. But at least I was here and I tried. That's the way I look at it.
True. Han said in the game you're playing NFT. It's true. And so is Photo Finish. But at the end of the day, well, at least with PFL, it's more of a closed ecosystem with the chain. It's a little chain agnostic, but it's a little different there. But they are NFTs, yes. And same thing here. But what I mean by that is I'm just talking about, like, I'm not minting, a fucking clown eating a fucking birthday cake, like, because someone else has a clown that's, eating ice cream. Like, I don't buy into that shit. Like, give me some utility, like if I can buy that clown and I bring it into a video game and run around and make money with it, sure, add utility. But again, 98% of these fucking projects, they tell you there's utility coming, coming soon. And
then they rug you, right? And then they
and it's like, oh, by the way, we got bought out by somebody else, and now we got to redo development, or oh, sorry guys, we started in Unreal Engine 4. And now Unreal Engine 5 is out, so we have to start all over. And by the time they get their shit together again, because they're so fucking inept, now Unreal Engine 6 will be coming out. It's like, well, shit. And they know what they're doing. It's calculated. They never, ever plan on intending or they never intend on releasing anything, you know. But there are some companies that do. One of them, which me and BE actually happen to be ambassadors of, at least I was last time I checked, is is Cryptoys. I mean, Cryptoys has like the Star Wars, they got the He-Man, you know, they got the Disney and the Mickey and Friends stuff now, and that I really like because that's a team that, you know, they've already got the game beta, they got stuff they're showing. It's not just talk, so they're already showing it. I've already played it. Me and B played it personally. You know, is it the greatest fucking video game I ever played? No, it wasn't. But
they're testing it. It's just
right. They're testing it. They're showing. And they've already been publicly stated that there'll be an SDK. So with an SDK, people like me who have some knowledge with that shit can make my own little carnival games and my own little mini games, and that just makes me more, you know, connected to it. So those people will be the cream that BE talks about. But I'm sorry, these other fucking weird ass ordinal projects and shit. I mean, good luck. Make your profits now. I hope you do. But yeah, I don't know. I don't buy into any of that crap.
I mean, what if we made like a dog shit coin, and the utility would be? Is there not right? The utility is if you have it, we'll come and clean the dog shit from your yard. Now that's real utility. I don't know how we execute that, but no, but that's the stuff. It's just a lot of it's crazy, a lot of it's never going to happen, and a lot of it are scams, but not all of them. But you can see why public sentiment is like, what the fuck.
Like, that's why when I found PFL, I was like, man, like, everything just made sense. Like, it made too much sense, where I thought it was really a scam. Because it was like, I was like, yo, if something sounds too good to be true, right?
Right.
I'm like, no, most of the time it is. Like, you got to watch your ass, right? I'm like, hey, my uncle will tell you. I mean, he's in chat. We bought our first horse with, the boy named Sue. And we were just real skeptical, man. I was like, oh, dude, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I'm sure even at that time there was so few horses available. Like A minuses were like fucking 1,000, 1,500, you know. And then just watching the project, and I was like, damn, they got the NBC deal. Like, damn, they just keep pumping out updates. Like they don't run their mouth. Ian doesn't talk a big game. You know, he just talks about what he does, and that's it. And he has the proof. So watching that unfold, man, like that, to me, that was still one of the coolest things. And I see a lot of that in, you know, Cryptoys with Will. In my conversations with Tom, I get a lot of that from him as well when it comes to like the greater picture of Muzz. So I think that's kind of cool. Because again, like I've also worked with a ton of teams where it's like these shit bags that, you know, it's obviously a pump and dump, or more so in the video game world where it's just horrible game developers. And like, listen, good luck with your fucking excuses, right? I mean, we did it, BE, right? What was it, that, hell was his name? That Calvin or Callum guy?
Oh, yeah. I
Remember,
just saw something. He tweeted something the other day. I don't know why I saw it on my feed, but yes.
Yeah, that dude would never want to sit down and have a conversation with me because I was going to bury his ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, he doesn't have the technical background that I do. Even on like a small scale, like surface level shit to try to even bullshit his way through it. Because that's what he always tried to do. Every time he tried to talk like he knew what the fuck he was talking about, he really didn't. You know? Now, to be fair, he was right on a lot of things he said about like BB. But I'm just talking about other things. I think he was fucking clueless. You know? And I wanted to sit down and have a conversation with him, but he just never wanted to do it. Because I think he thought I was going to be kissing his ass. And the second he realized I was just there to challenge him, well,
right, he would. Yeah, he wasn't going to do.
And what's the point?
I mean, he was very cocky. He was very cocky.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, you know, as someone who, you know, has designed games, I mean, not on a AAA professional level, but when people tell me what it takes, you know, to update something or to package something, they're like, oh, it's like such a big deal. I'm like, that's really not. Like, just shut the fuck up, hit the button, you know, give it like 7 minutes and come back, you know. People make it like everything's rocket science. Like, well, if you really knew what went into it, Mo, it's like, nope. Just go into your 3D fucking thing, fix the model, re-import it, re-export the package. It's super easy. Like, but anyway, if you don't have that, you know, technical background, even a little bit, you know, you might be able to get fooled. And I feel like that night when he was on like Vault's channel, I felt like he just fucking fooled everybody in there, making it seem like, oh, it's so difficult. And, you know, I was like, damn, man, that ain't cool, you know. But again, Vault doesn't know either. I mean, Vault's not a game dev. I think he even said that himself. He was like, oh, you know, I think he mentioned me at the time, you know. He's like, oh, people like me probably should talk to him because that's kind of what I do.
You would know how to challenge him, or at least get the.
Well, we should have a better conversation with some, you know. Again, you know, just he threw out like a lot of words, like a lot of buzzwords, you know.
He did, just to kind of sound smart. That's what I do.
Yeah. It's really, and again, it's so fucking easy, right? It's so easy. You know what else is easy, chat? Joining this sit and go, but I don't think it's gonna fill. So
is it not gonna fill? Yeah, I'm gonna get going here because it's getting late. I saw Andy's in the house.
I'll chill out with chat for a few minutes. Yep.
Yeah, I'll leave this running. I'll leave this. I'll just remove myself from here, but I'll leave the my YouTube up, so we'll still stream to there. So you don't lose anyone.
Shit, you gonna leave your YouTube chat as soon as he leaves? I'm turning on my real cam and I'm showing you all my ass.
Nice.
And not just my ass. I'm gonna show you the taint.
Oh, he went after Earth 2 and said, "Oh, he's a big A saying." Yeah, I think he just likes to fuck with people.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, trust me, he made a lot of valid points, but when it came to like the nitty gritty of things, especially when it came to like, the VBverse stuff, I thought it was like a lot of just really like uneducated bullshit, honestly. And like I said, when I hit him up, he was like, "Yeah, man, let's have a chat," and he kind of like asked me some qualifying questions, and it was like, I think he quickly realized that I knew more than he anticipated. Which again, my name is Mo Knows.
Right. I mean, you know everything. Come on.
Yeah. Well, it's not that I know everything. It's that I like to learn as much as I possibly can before I fucking leave this place. And, you know, like a sponge. And by doing that, yeah, I know a lot. But I don't claim to know it all. But hey, I wanted to have a good conversation with him. And I think he just quickly realized that it wasn't going to end well for him. So. But like I said, still seemed like a, you know, like a good dude. Like I think he means well, you know. But I think sometimes people just get caught up in emotions and shit, and they don't, you know. I think myself included, you know.
It happens.
I've been known to drop kick a fucking monitor or two, you know.
Yes, me some holes in the walls. I've done that too.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you got? Let's see.
Don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out here, everyone. First, Mo, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, everyone in chat. Good seeing you. To the new people that I don't know, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Hopefully we'll be doing more of these. Mo, you're gonna be on tonight. You're gonna be on MJ, so I will try to see if I can tune in. If not, I'll rewatch. That's something I want to actually see. So cool. I think that is it. I'm gonna go start my day. And I'll leave this up and running. I'm just gonna I'll just remove myself from the room here, and I'll leave up YouTube. So go enjoy, and I will talk to you later.
Stay easy, brother.
All right, have a good one, man. Peace.
Later, man.
All right, bye.
That is BE, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So yeah, guys, I don't know if we got 12. We're gonna fill this before our girlfriend arrives. Let me just try to kick up some chat. Sorry, y'all had me on some fucking rants. Okay, I think we're all caught up there. But anyway, yeah, appreciate you guys all hanging out. Like I said, we're gonna try to start implementing some afternoon shows. I think he said like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. What up, Reggie? Andy's in. Oh yeah, I guess post it in Discord. Oh, I got 2 Mo's. What the hell's going? Why am I doubled? Scary. Scary, scary, scary. There we go. We're back. We have a breed menu, but I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. I'm sending the feed through StreamYard, so I don't really have a way to play dog or no dog and stuff. So, and people can rip breeds if they want, but there is going to be no additional bonuses until tonight. We will we'll be playing dog or no dog and do a lot of good stuff. 12. Shit, it's already 10-4, guys. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna let this roll. I didn't really plan on being here much past, 3 o'clock, 3:30. Well, we did run one tournament, so hopefully this will fire up here in the next little while. Good luck. We will tune in on the results tonight. I think, like I said, is Ross streaming tonight? I think it's Wednesday. Is that right? I'll be on with MJ, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be interviewed. That's going to be nice. And then we got Voxton said he's going to be live tonight for Muzz. And then I will more than likely follow up when he's done. Unless he decides to go crazy late and I'm tired. We'll see. But, yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I guess fill this tournament. Tell your friends. And good luck. Have a good one, chat. Oh, tonight, yeah. Like I said, we'll, after Vox, I'm not doing either with MJ. It's more like a interview. I think it's gonna be more PFL focused, but we'll talk. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit of everything, but it's more or less just they want to interview me. So, but yeah, thank you guys for coming. I know some of you guys just showed up. I apologize, but like I said, we didn't really plan on going past like 3:30, but a little bit of a bonus. All right. Thanks again, guys, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.